Hey everybody, it's Goodvibes Cosentino. I hope you all had a wonderful week. If you're wondering why I was like this in part of the screen, is because recently during my lives I noticed that I don't know if it's when I come on or when I sign off, but I usually make a face like this, or so I'm trying to see if it's when I get on or when I get off. And the last time on Tuesday when I got off, I said, okay, Ma, I'm going to look this way. But it still got me looking like this. So I think I come on. So I hope everybody had such a great week. I got to tell you, what amazing commercials. I did not expect that. I was like, I was more thinking that you guys would go ahead and do it. But to chop up all the videos and make it was so amazing. We had so much fun, and we got more to come. And I can't thank Allie, I can't thank Beth and Ashley so much for taking your time out and doing that. It was really nice because you captured not only me, but you captured me and Mom as well. And I gotta tell you, Ashley, your voice sounds like you should be in radio, like 100% in radio. Of course, I never listen to my videos. I don't go back to it because I can't stand my voice. But girl, you could be a radio star. You can be. Now I hear that song playing in my head. Hi guys, how is everybody? Sure, we'll add Brent Washington. Is that what you meant to say? Wethington, we got you, girly. Hi, welcome, Vibe Tribe, welcome. If you're new, welcome. My name is Diana. I'm just gonna give it a couple more seconds, just a couple more seconds, so we can get more people on. Just so you know, when you come on, weren't they, Gail? When you come on, all you have to do is say hello. Make sure. So you all know Dawn Lehman is the mod, so she's the one that moderates the entire live. So please respect and love my mom just as much as I do. I need to thank her for my birthday shirt that says Good Vibes. It was very sweet of you, hon. You do not have to do any of that, which she, and this is where I was getting at the other day, is that she takes time out of her family. That's 8 hours a week, to a lot of certain people may not seem like a lot, but she does this out of love just like I do. It's no donations, only love, and she does this straight out of love. So she takes the 4 hours Tuesdays and Fridays to moderate and to help. So let's all just be very nice and kind to her, because we're not gonna have any nastiness go on. And if she says please don't share information, it's for my benefit and yours. That way I can call on you and it's accurate. I don't want to see anything, because I get it. We all want to hear from our loved ones. I completely understand. That would be like me. Like, I need to hear from my brother. I got to hear from my brother. But in all honesty, I want to be the one to do it for you. So just make sure that you say absolutely nothing but hello. And of course, I do want to clear this up as well. After I'm done reading somebody, you guys can say wow or whatever you would like to say in between until I call next name. That's of course okay. And I love, honestly, seeing everybody else uplift the individual that I did call on, because it's a lot. When your name is called, it's a lot of emotions going through you. It's therapeutic, it's healing. I can't heal anybody, but I can't give closure to anybody, but a little bit of peace I can give. And if that's a sigh, a cry, a laugh, like a chuckle, then I know I did my job for your loved ones and you. So it's the best way I could describe it. So if you're new, welcome. Like I said, my name is Diana. I do go by Goodvibes Cosentino. I am a medium. I see your loved ones on the other side like I see me and you. I do see them in color. If they have a distinctive mark, or if you do in relation, they will show that to me. They will place me in memories that only you and your loved ones would know. If they don't place me as you or them, it's like me looking down in a helicopter, seeing it very clearly, like Google Earth clear. That's the best way that I could describe it. Also, numbers is one thing your loved ones are never off about. If you don't know it, don't worry about it. I don't want you to get stuck on the number. This video is always up. It never comes down, and it's always uploaded to my YouTube channel as well. And another thing is they're nosy. They're just like we are. So they want you to know, like, hey, we're around. We see everything. So they also will pick on your energy. So anything you're going through or around you, I'm going to pick up on. And that's your loved one saying, hey, I see, I know, let's talk. So I'm not saying it's negative, but they will bring up certain things. And you know, you don't have to air out your business on a lot of things I know not to say. And certain things I'm like, I got to go a little bit into it. If I do not have a stuttering problem. If I stutter, it's like somebody's yelling in your ear and you're trying to talk. You can't do two things at one time, and that's how it is. Another thing is objects. They will place so many different things or songs in my head. It's okay if you don't know it right now. I promise you it will come to you. 99% of the time, after I'm done reading that individual, they message me right as we're on the live. And I could just ask that you please don't message me, Ma, or Dawn during any of this, because it slows down everything. But it's okay if you don't know it on the spot. You have this here for you. And I will describe the object or anything they throw in my face to the best of my ability in detail for you, so you can go back to this. And Dawn is so good about timing, so you don't have to wait, say, oh, what, when did she read me? I don't remember. She will give you that exact time of when your reading started, so you can go right to that and then share it with friends and family. Now, if you have friends and family that are involved tonight, love it, awesome, because we're a huge Vibe Tribe family. And it's nothing but love. So if I call your name and you have friends, family, friends or family, does not matter. I just ask that when I call your name, you go in cap locks, and then they also do as well, so they can help you. Because when you're put on the spot, it's like, oh shit, I don't know. And they're always very, very helpful. So I think that sums it up. I think that's pretty much it, right, Ma? I think she's not even paying attention. She's writing down names left and right, so she's not even paying attention to me. I do have my heating pad handy dandy. Oh, shit, it's already starting on me. Handy dandy heating pad with me, because the endo's still bothering me, but I'll get over it. I'm just excited to be here, and I absolutely love Fridays because it's a great start to the weekend for me, and I enjoy you all so much. So let's spread the love. Let's get it out there, because you all are the ones that are helping everybody. I'm just the middleman. That's what I call myself. I'm just the middle person, just the middle one. You will also hear me say a lot of the times, I don't know why I'm saying this, and I'm sorry, but that's because they are showing or telling me something, and it's something you might not know, but your family or friends, your family will know. So that's why we always make sure I say everything that they say to me. And you also have to understand, they communicate a lot differently. So they'll be on like 4 different things as I'm trying to say the first thing. Also, I only use my pen and my paper. That's the only way how I communicate. Sometimes they're so high in energy, I don't even need to use my pen or paper. I do smoke my vape, that's only nicotine, and I drink my coffee. That's the way that I read, hands down. So just in case you're new, that's all it is. So welcome, love you all. I'm super excited to start. Thank you, Dawn, as I see you. Oh, thank you. Thank everybody for your support and love. I couldn't do what I do without all of you, and I appreciate it so much. I really do. Hi, love. Hi, Heidi. Love you too, Tuts. Welcome from Canada. Thank you. My goal is to help every single person as much as I can, one by one. That's the goal. Mom's been hearing this for the past almost a year now. So, all right. First name?
Sue Murray.
Sue Murray, you were first for Friday. Sue Murray. If you can go in cap locks for me, I would appreciate it. The commercials were amazing. I'm excited, Sue Murray. You're first for tonight. Oh, thank you. The commercials, I was like, why not? You know, I do it all the time. I was like, if somebody wants to do it, hop in. If you want to do it next week, hop in. It's not easy, and they took a lot of time out. That I know that would have took me forever. They're definitely more savvy than I am when it comes to technology. Thank you so much. Thank you. Sue, can you go in cap locks for me? I haven't seen your name just yet. I apologize. Oh, Heidi, you would be so funny if you did it. I would love for you to do it, girl. Just, Heidi, it's just like, so on my Instagram, you know, when I say, hey guys, I'll see you Friday or Tuesday. Yeah, there you are. There you are, Sue. I see you. Awesome. Perfect. All right, Sue. Sue-E. I just need the first name. That's all I need. All right, so... Okay, this is weird. Everything out of my mouth is weird, mind you. But I keep hearing Susie Lou, like as if somebody's saying that to me. There is a maternal instinct that I do need to acknowledge. So that could be a mother figure, a grandmother figure, somebody I looked up to like one. Thank you for cannoling it. I appreciate you saying that too. When I say that, that can not necessarily have to be a grandmother figure or a mother figure. It could be somebody like my second aunt is like a mother to me. My aunt is like a second mother to me. So I keep hearing Susie Lou. Whether somebody called you that or not, I keep hearing it. And again, I always have to say what I hear. Whether it sounds weird or not, I gotta say it. Also, I keep getting the 9th. So the 9th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort, or any date in September. So the 9th of any month or September of any date. This doesn't have to pertain to any of your loved ones on the other side. It could be your immediate family as well, okay? So there's, I'm getting objects already too with you. So I'm going to be honest with you. I'm placed as a table. They keep placing me as a table. There is a gentleman here as well, the male, and so I have a female. I do have a male. He's being a little bit shy right now, but I'm being placed at a table, and as I keep hearing, like, Sue Lou, the 9th, I was born in September. Okay, beautiful. Thank you for validating that. So with the male, I'm very shy right now, but I'm being placed around a table, and as I keep hearing your name, Sue, there is... It's wood, and it's circled and looks like somebody made it, almost like a lazy Susan. A lazy Susan. It looks like that, but it looks like somebody made this. So I don't know if this was something that somebody made within the family or if you did, but I have to, because I'm sitting at this table and it's right in the middle. For all I know, I could be sitting at your table with them, and that's why I'm doing this. But it almost looks like it's washed looking, that washed out color looking. Hold on. I keep hearing an R sounding name as well, okay? The mail, I gotta be honest with you, the mail keeps making my heart palpitate. When my heart palpitates, that is my symbol that somebody had a prior heart attack or an underlying heart condition. So I do need to acknowledge the mail. What's going on with dad? Daddy, dad. I keep hearing that. That's something that's not going away. It's like I feel so much around you. So many loved ones, but I feel so much going on top of that. And let me be honest with all of you right now. Anything I have to say has nothing to do with COVID. Everything is in general, you know, because we all feel some type of way right now. This is in general. There's a lot going on. My table as a kid was round wood, totally worn, and R is my brother Robert. Thank you. Thank you for validating that as I wrote Robert. So I do thank you for validating that. And I'm being placed at this table and I'm like, okay, so what's going on here? And I keep getting my hair pulled. Like, you know, you're really annoying the hell out of me. But it's all out of love. It's all out of love. So with the mail, I gotta be honest with you. So the mail keeps showing me hands, and the hands. So okay, so with dad, and that's why I keep hearing dad. With dad, he keeps showing me his hands, and they are dirty. That's my symbol. It's that they're not actually dirty. It's just my symbol that I worked with my hands, whether I was a mechanic, I was a handyman, or I did outside work. But he's got these thick hands. They're not like soft computer hands. These are thick hands of a man that worked very hard. But I do need to go into his passing because my mouth is watering. So on top of the prior heart attack or heart condition, when my mouth waters, it is my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. That's just my symbol of this. And I keep hearing the 10th, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or any date in October. I'm getting very dizzy as well. Hold on. This is a lot. Hold on. Who like to drink in the family, whether it's somebody on my side, I'm going to say right now, or in the media family, who like to drink because I taste it? There's around dad's passing, there's something that's like I'm full of dread. There's a lot of dread going on, and he's like, clear this shit up now. Clear this up now. Hi. So I do want to go into this with you. There's something with his passing. So he did a slash mark with me, and when they do a slash mark, that means I think Dad is messing with you. He wasn't handy, Dad. His body didn't make blood anymore. Got it. So he had a blood disorder. Okay. So he was a klutz. His words, klutz. There's something going on with his passing, though. Dad was a drinker, and I loved beer. Okay, so that's because I taste it, so I needed to know where that was coming from. And thank you for validating that. You're doing an amazing job. So what I was saying with Dad's passing is that he keeps doing the slash mark. When they do a slash mark, it's my symbol that either my birthday or my death date is very close or on someone else's death or birthday. And I know that might be kind of hard to, I'm trying to say the best way. So his death date could be someone else's birthday date or death date or vice versa. And it keeps doing that. Like it's close. It's very close. So it's so close that he's like, I'm sorry because I feel like every time this comes around, we think about me. And Okay, why does he keep showing me a pen that looks like it's gold? And like, okay, this is something else. I don't know if this is something that he had from, a grandfather or father figure, but there's this pen he keeps shoving in my face, and it looks gold to me. Like, it looks older, whether it's gold or silver, but it's like heavy duty, like, but it's skinnier, and he's like, this is mine. Do you understand that? This is mine. So I don't know if he collected pens. I say everything they show me, that they just before Christmas. Thank you for validating that, because when they do that slash mark, that's something that it's like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for any of that, because now every time that comes around, it's like, oh, we got so much going on. The pen is in my face, so I just need to acknowledge, it's like, you know how I said I'm at this table with all of them, and I'm at your childhood table. It's almost as if I have, like, in an office, you know how you'll have like that brown, it looks brown anyways, it's brown, and then you put different things on it. My name, you get a name tag for the desk, pen holder, all this stuff. But he keeps going with this pen like, this is my pen. Do you understand this? This is my pen. He totally had a special golden pen. Beautiful. I'm telling you, this pen, he will not stop with. Like, he's making me like, come on with the pen, the pen, the pen. And I see it. It's sleek. I mean, he's showing it to me like a commercial. That's like, cool. This is mine. Do you see this? And it's skinny. It's heavy duty. And it's like, I'm like, do you have a case for this? What is going on here? And it's just his way of going, it's still my pen. You got that, kiddo? This is still my pen. And that's why I say everything they show me, because they do it for reasons. Even if you didn't know right now, you would find out. And that's why I do that. So with that, he is a character. He really is a character, because he's going on and on about his pens. But this one in particular, I felt like I could have had a case for, because I'm that obsessed. I'm that obsessed. Speaking of that, did you go into... He is a wise guy, big time. Speaking of wise guy, right? Did you go into his area? He's saying his area. And did you write a letter or do something? There's something about his area. So I don't know if this is his room or his space of an office just to say. And it's like, I see something sentimental, and I need to acknowledge this. So whether this is a letter that you wrote to him or typed, it doesn't matter, or vice versa, he did this for you. I do need to bring this up, because I'm gonna try to play out what he's showing me. So I feel like I'm in this room again. He's still sitting at this table, just so you know this. But he shows me going into the room, and it's like, I'm like, this is daddy's. This is dad's. This is daddy's, and he keeps saying envelope, envelope, envelope. Like, come on, so envelope, envelope. So there's something I'm attached to with envelope. I apologize. Sean has a session. As always, every time I do a live, he has a session. So if you hear boom, boom, it's my brother. I just remember I'm saying that envelope, because he planned things. He planned things. He just took the breath. Did you hear that? The breath out. He actually just took the breath out of my lungs. So with this area, I know it's like off limits, but I do need to acknowledge he keeps yelling at me, envelope, envelope. And whether it's something that you found you have or somebody else in the family, I do want to acknowledge that. Also, he is going, say this to her, watch this, Sue. So who has Dad's watch? Or what's around his watch? Is there engravement of some sort? Because this is a little bit different. Penn had a box, not sure yet about the letter yet. Oh, in the envelope, he left money for me and my son in an envelope in a book. Thank you for validating that. Thank you very much, because I wrote envelope like a million times. This is all you, hon. This is all you. You're first, and this is all you. Because he's going on and on, like the envelope. And that's why I kept saying he planned. He was planning. He was planning. Just know that he's so unbelievably grateful. And he keeps saying, thank you for giving me him. Thank you for giving me him, your son. And there's a connection between your son and him. I don't know if it's the name, if there's a date. There's some connection I can't let go of. And never last name. It's usually first or middle name, but there's a connection with me and my boy, he keeps saying. And not my son, your son. So I do need to acknowledge that. You will okay, he's saying you did and said everything that was needed. Everything was completed. I planned the best way to my ability, and I need to thank you for finishing it, he says. And I know it was not easy, and you even still doubt I did everything, right? I did everything, because he's got a checklist. He has a checklist of things. And even before he passed, this is just who he is. He's thanking you for completing and fulfilling everything that he could have dreamed of. Meanwhile, he's like, oh, I don't want anything like that. Oh, just when I'm done, just do, put me here, I'm fine. And we know him. So he really is very grateful for everything you have done for him and in name of him. But my son has a tattoo of a watch with my dad's name and his other grandpa. My son is cool. Is so cool. They are both jokesters.
Wow. What the heck?
Perfect validation. Thank you for validating that. Thank you. Because he was not stopping with your son and him. That connection was amazing. So he's validating what your son did in honor of not only dad, but grandpa. And I need to thank you for that. I also have a gentleman that is saluting me. So when I get saluted, that is my symbol that somebody served for our country or has been in one of our wars. Can't forget, because I do have a table here, and it's your childhood table, and there is many here. So I tap on as many as I can. But Daddy needed to come through, and I keep hearing that. Susie Lou, even though that has nothing to do with you, I just feel like I'm getting harassed with it. It's okay. You can go back to that later, but you did such an outstanding job, and so did your dad. I need to thank you so much for allowing me to read him and you. And it's just him saying, I'm right here, kiddo. I'm right here. There's nothing. Yes, he said he was ready to go. Me and my son told my mom it was time to start hospice. He loves my boy. He is obsessed with your son. Obsessed. He will forever be watching over your entire family. But he wanted to show that little bit of piece of, I know what he did. And that's why he did that. And that's why he's also thanking you of, even though I didn't really want much towards the end, you still went above and beyond. And I need to thank you, he keeps saying. So again, thank you very much for allowing me to read you and your dad. You have such a special bond, and your son and your dad have such an amazing bond that I would love your son to even watch this at one time as well. But thank you so very much. You have an amazing family and dad. You really do. And that pen, Somebody better have that
awesome.
pen.
I
Somebody
love
better
that.
have that pen. It's like an infomercial what he's doing. He called me Susabella. So much love. That was amazing.
Aww.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
That's
yeah, but the
crazy.
pen is an infomercial for me. The way he's
it.
Like, and it's
He's
sleek.
so proud of it.
It's sleek. It's thin. It can go here, but he has it in a case. That's what he's doing. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for that. Beautiful reading. Great start to Friday.
Yes. Good.
Go ahead, Mommy.
Bobby Fernandez.
Bobby Fernandez. Thank you so much. Thank you. Me too. Dad's a chatterbox, so he will keep going. That was the best. So much love from the bottom of my heart. You were so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read him and you. Thank you so much. He's a trip. He would steal the show right now. He would just steal this whole thing right now.
That's so funny. I love the pen thing. That's great. He's so proud of the pen.
He is so proud of the pen. I'm
so
her
cool.
daughter. Bobby Fernandez?
Yes.
Daughter? Somebody wrote, I'm her daughter, so I want to make sure.
Well, she was on. She's got to say hello.
Hold on. Multiple of my siblings are on tonight. I drugged them along. Awesome, Jessica. Love it. Love it. Newbie, I love reading with Lynn. Oh, awesome. Welcome if you're new. Bobby Fernandez. Is that it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. There you are. Okay, Bobby. And if you do have family member with you, they can go in cap locks as well. Okay, no problem. Awesome. So you can absolutely stick with Mom, okay? You can do that. Okay, why? There goes the name Robert again. Roberto. Roberto. I keep hearing over and over and over and over again. Hold on. Why do I keep hearing, Mom, I'm here. Mom, I'm here. Mom, I'm here. I do have a younger soul here. When I say younger soul, that means somebody that was taken too soon. That means not of age. And when I say not of age, that means there's so much going on around this, and I need to acknowledge. Okay, so your brother, thank you for validating that. Thank you so much. Was it Roberto? Yes, that's our brother, her son. Okay, thank you. Is it Robert or Roberto? I'm sorry, I keep hearing it, so I just have to validate. I also keep hearing the third, which the third could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of any month, or March of any date. So don't only think about your brother, think about your immediate family as well, because he's got a few things that he's he's pacing. Yes, Roberto. Thank you. Because I wrote Roberto. I didn't write Robert. I wrote Roberto. It's hard because it's backwards and I hate that, but it's right there. Because he's super strong. He's going, first of all, I got to apologize not only to Mommy, but to my sister. Because I'm supposed to be protecting. Like physically. He goes, I'm protecting spiritually. He goes, but I'm supposed to be guiding. And the thing is, I need to be very honest with you. I lost my brother and it's not easy. This is not easy for me. And I'm very sorry that someone else has to feel what I feel. Wrong place, wrong time. And what's going on is that he's pacing in front of me. He's walking and pacing in front of me. And he keeps going wrong place, wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. So I'm like, all right, just relax a second, relax. He's like, relax, don't tell me to relax, don't tell me to relax. I'm like, you gotta calm down for a second. So it's just his personality of being very eager and like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, he just said the 26th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or February 6th. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side because he's not alone. Think about your immediate family as well. I do need to acknowledge he's got this, it looks like a jersey on. I'm so confused because it looks like a jersey, but it's like in a t-shirt form. He says, I have my flag. I got my flag. You already know I got my flag. I don't know why I'm going through all of this because he's shown me different things. So it looks like he's wearing a jersey, but it's like a t-shirt, right? And then he's saying, you already know I have my flag. I have my flag. So I don't know if this is in relation to my passing and this is something, if this is something I have worn before, or if this is something in relation to what I did wear for my final resting at that moment in time. But I keep seeing this flag and he is like all smiles, like all smiles. Okay. He keeps wanting me to call him Poppy. There's a big family being. Sorry, I can't see. I didn't know if they responded. Who smokes cigars? Because I smell cigars. So who smokes cigars as well? Because he keeps saying Poppy, Poppy, Poppy. So I do need to acknowledge that as well. It's huge. It's huge what I'm showing. It's not like a flag in his pocket. It's not like that. It's huge. It almost looks like a Puerto Rican flag to me. It's big though. This is big. This is something that I take pride in. It just, he smoked. Okay, thank you very much because I smell it, so I have to validate that. But he won't let that go, and he wants to acknowledge that I have this, meaning him. When I say I, that means him. He had Scarface towel my mom buried with him. Oh my God. He is so all over the place. He takes pride in who he is. Everything. Everything. Wow. And is that why he wants me to call him Poppy? Is that why he wants me to call him Poppy? Also, who has or had a tattoo of, it looks like praying hands to me. It's something of that matter, like religious, of praying hands. So whether that's him or somebody got that, I can't let this go. It looks like hands to me, but he keeps saying religious, religious. So he's going through different things with me, and said, I looked good. I looked good. I looked good. I looked good. And he looks to me. He goes, look, I'm not as short as I appear. And so I look at him like, well, I'm 5'5", so you're, he goes, I'm not that short. So he's going back and forth with me, and this is just his personality. He goes, also, I'm beefy. You see this? I'm beefy. So he's taking pride in how he feels and how he looks. So I just want to make sure that you understand that he's making, like, I feel like he's making a mockery, like, I'm not, short and thin anymore. Like, I'm built. I am built, and I was meant to be built. He said, I broke a lot of hearts. I broke a lot of hearts, and he's aware of that. Mom, I need to ask you, what's this conversation you had with him right before he passed? What is this conversation? Oh man, he grew so tall the last couple of years.
A lot of people.
Yeah, it's a family.
That's right.
So it's just his way of doing that. He definitely was pretty boy, carried himself clean about it. He's, let's just say he's my type. I'll give you that. He is my type, and he knows it. And that's why I think he keeps saying, you call me Poppy, you can call me Poppy if you want. I'm like, I call my husband Poppy, and that's it.
That's funny.
But I have to acknowledge it.
I love it.
He used to be so little in bones and grew bigger. And that's why he's doing that. He's like, let them know. But I need to go into, because he's talking about mommy, and he's saying that there was a conversation because all the women in the family are my queens, he says. They're my queens. He says, and with this, I need a Bible verse. I kept telling her that God gave to him. Thank you so much for validating that. Thank you so much for validating that. Your creepy cheerleaders in the house.
That's funny.
So I have to also acknowledge there's a conversation before I pass that he keeps bringing up, and it's like I'm pacing back and forth going, like, I felt like I knew it. Sorry. I felt like I knew it. I knew this was coming. So I do need to go into this, because this is something that I need to do. She is religious, and she heard something from church and knew it was meant for him. Perfect. And that's why he's guiding me to say that, because I'm like, there's something with hands. There's something religious. I can't let this go. And she's 100% right. She felt it to the bone, he says. To the bone. So not only does he talk and communicate through church, but in general. So this conversation, before I pass, I need to bring up saying, and it happened with one of my queens. He calls all the women in his family queens, which is adorable. He keeps bringing this up. Also, he keeps mentioning an A-sounding name. It sounds like Anthony, but just remember I keep mentioning an A-sounding name. Yeah. Somebody walked in the house, that's why. I don't want to let that go, and it's okay if I just need to acknowledge that I need to thank mommy. I need to thank you. I need to thank everybody that did everything in my honor. I hear the music you played for me. I know that you celebrated my life, even though it was difficult because it was cut so short. And there's so many things that I can go into of shoulda, coulda, woulda. And he said, it's like Ma had that feeling. He's going, it's like Ma had that feeling. He's talking to me like this. Like, Ma had that feeling. And as a sister, I understand this, what he's saying. I don't know if it was a gut feeling that she felt, but he keeps bringing it up. Like, that Mom had that feeling. She had that feeling. He keeps talking about anything from
They
his
want to hear
business.
something
We didn't
that
get
they're
yeah.
not hearing what you're saying.
Oh God, all of that for.
You said so much.
All right. So let me just stop for a second, real quick. It's not what you want to hear; it's what you need to hear. I'll go into his passing. I have no problem doing that. I just need you to grasp certain things that I'm talking about because Mom had a conversation with me not before to he always said we were overprotective. Correct. But mom had a conversation with me either right before or it's like not long from my passing. What he keeps saying is wrong time, wrong place, wrong time. He shows me 3 individuals. One has an A name that sounds like Anthony. I could be wrong with the name, but there's 3 males, and I'm not too fond of what's going on. Somebody was supposed to be a friend. This doesn't make sense to me whatsoever. And he's going, where was everybody? Nobody had my back. I was by myself. Nobody was there. I was by myself. So I need to validate and make sure that you understand I was not alone because there is a female with me that took me from the situation, that made sure I did not feel anything. And there's a black vehicle involved as well. It's a darker color vehicle. So vehicles can be distorted, just so you know that. But it's a darker vehicle. It looks black. So I want to just make sure I throw that out there of everything he's showing me. Because it's like, he's like, Di, it was like a normal day and it turned to shit real quick. And I know he says he had his nose in places it shouldn't have belonged. There are people I shouldn't have been with at times, and I knew that. He had a bad feeling around certain people, but he was still there. So, like, I keep hearing, like, Rod. I don't know if that's short for Rodney or there's this name Rod I keep hearing. He at least keeps saying Rod. And then brought to, it looks like a white door. It looks like a white door to a house. Somebody also has a black one. And then also I see somebody dropping to their knees. So there's a couple things that he keeps pulling me in, showing me. So I just want to make sure that I explain it the way that he's showing it to me. I know everything's left in the air of like, what just happened? I don't understand. What happened to my baby boy? My brother, my son. He was loved by so many people, but there are others that did not like him because he was Rico Suave. Let's be honest. He had a chip on his shoulder when it came to other people. They didn't look at me wrong. They didn't like it. And it's vice versa. There are things that aren't going to be fully coming out, he keeps saying. He says, and Mom keeps praying. They said they found him at the door. Okay. I'm sorry, honey. He just keeps placing me there and I can't let it go. So I apologize that I'm doing this and I'm taking you through it all. It's just his way of saying I thought these people were going to help me and they didn't. And Mom just had this conversation. A woman figure had this conversation right before. Can you read that?
Says the verse was basically saying God would protect him, and my mom was getting a feeling something was going to happen. This female, he was hated by many because they were jealous. He was hardworking.
Got it. That's why I said Rico Suave. That's my way of saying that.
Yeah, he had
And
just started talking to that female.
yeah, and that's why I'm bringing up Rico Suave. That's my way of doing that. And he's very handsome. He is hardworking, and his life was cut very short. And that's why he keeps bringing up, it's that conversation. Stay focused at work. Don't worry about these broads right now. Don't worry about them. That time will come. That time will come. Right now, stay where you are, because he was in that good path. He's a great kid. He's a great. My mom is having a hard time. She literally cries every day.
I get it.
Jesse, as a sibling, I understand. My brother was 23. Love, I understand, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It doesn't go away either.
I mean, I live with it every day as well, and
I'm it.
she is it. I mean,
terrible.
it's every moment, every day, and it's always about Roberto, and it's like, I'm here, but he is here, and that's why he's bringing up these things. But we need to hear how, why, where, when he's going. Stop. I want to talk about what's going on. What we did together as a family, what Mom showed me, with the praying hands, what everything was going on. He's saying, I knew. And with that female, there's 3 males total. Don't like. I gave you an A name, and there's an R, like Rod. Sounds like. Whether Rod, I can't let it go. He fought. He said, I was not going to go down like a wimp. And his words was pussy, but that's him. So he fought as hard as he could. He did everything in his power. He said there was 3 against 1. What am I supposed to do? There was 3 against 1. And then here I'm left. Could it be Ricky? Absolutely. Our name. Is that somebody in common with me, though? I need to make sure, because I'm very specific when I say it. So the R is, like, does Ricky have a nickname? I should do that. I should go more about that. Ricardo? Like, is Ricky his short for Ricardo? Or, like, I can't stop. There's something short, or I wanted to call Ricky something else. And then A name, because every time he mentions the A name, I tense up really bad. And then we heard he was there, Ricky Luke. That's actually my brother's name, Luke.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
Holy shit.
Jesus Christ. Not in vain. I'm so sorry, honey. But he's going, these are the things I'm bringing out. And I know you want to know so much more. It's not about that. It's about me being right here at this moment. And I know there's so many questions. Look, even with my brother's death, even though I saw it with my own eyes, I have a million questions myself. Even though they're answered medically, that doesn't help me. And there's certain things that they want us to know. And that's why he's coming through saying, I'm doing this bear hug. So I don't know. I feel like when he would come through the door, I would get a bear hug from him. Like, Mom, you, and there's another female, and I got this bear hug. I can't let it go.
He told us he was there, then
lied and said he wasn't. That's where I'm getting at. Wrong place, wrong time.
Wow.
They fooled me. So I do want you to go back to this video, because in the beginning I said a lot that you were focusing on different things, but I want you to go back to it, and it's a lot, and I'm so sorry. From sibling to sibling, from mother to mother, we are so sorry. I mean, it's so shitty, and to think that people are so cruel when this young man had his whole life ahead of him. And he could get anybody he wanted to. Like, he's like the soccer player. He looks like the soccer player that I'm obsessed with.
Oh, I think I know who that is.
But he won't let that go. But that bear hug, he's like, remember those moments. Remember the moments. Also, the dream. He's saying, one of my queens had the dream with me.
Aw.
Yes, we would hug us tight, like always joke. That when we were always joking. That's why he's bringing that up. Like, remember that. Like, and he's doing the whole teeth thing. And I know you miss those. I know that. And he's talking about a dream. And he's going, that was me in the dream. So there is a dream that's black and white. It kind of turns me, like in the dream, I kind of look this way and then see him. So I do need to acknowledge that as well. Whether that's you, Mommy, or somebody else in the family, I gotta validate. I have to. He said, I was the man of the house. I didn't mean to let you all down. He says, but I'm still here, and I'm protecting all of you the best that I can now. I'm with God himself. I'm with him. This is straight from him. I don't repeat anything they don't repeat. He's repeating all of this. He's very religious because he got that from Mommy, and that's how he'll always be. He said, nobody is going to get in my way. Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Jesse, for validating that. He's very strong.
Oh, just got goosebumps.
And he's very strong.
Wow. Oh, he was definitely the man of the house.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Because he's going, I'm watching. I'm watching. Don't think I'm not watching. I made him. He was little big.
What the? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's what she called Luke.
Jesse, that's what I would call my brother. We were 4 years apart. I'm the oldest, but I would call him my little big brother because he was bigger than me, but he was my little brother. So that's exactly what I call my brother, Luke. And I'm so sorry. And if you ever need just to vent, I am always here for you, sibling to sibling, because I get it. We lost our past, our present, and our future. Gone. And then I'm mad. We're mad. So we have every right to be. And he's going, get mad, get angry. You know, so I am very sorry for everything that your family went through and is still going through. Just know he's going to make light of it. He keeps saying, light of it. What is your mom? So he keeps showing me, I'm sorry, there's another thing he keeps showing me that there's like, I feel like there's a small section that mom prays to. He goes, it's her shrine. But it's like, there's a lot of religious things there. He goes, I'm there all the time with her. So does mom have like a sanctuary? I know, love. I know, and you're so welcome. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The pain is unbearable. I understand. This is why I do what I do. Because I can't feel my brother, so I do it for everybody else. So I thank you for allowing me. Yes, his little place of him. Thank you for validating it. Because he's going, I'm right there. I'm right there. All she's got to do is talk to me like she always does. So with his table and with candles. Perfect. Thank you for validating it. I see something red also. He's showing me something red. He's very strong. He gave me his full name, Roberto. He's very, very strong. And he knows all of it. But he's going, she doesn't got to walk all the way there when I'm right here. I'm right here. He does keep showing me something red. So I don't know if she has like a red cloth or if there is a red candles of such. But he keeps showing me something of red, the color of red. But honey, I am so sorry, and I'm always here from sibling to sibling just for an ear. I really am, because sometimes we need that, whether it's yelling, crying, screaming, you name it. I understand, and I'm so sorry. The red is probably the big picture on the wall. Oh Perfect. God. Thank you for validating it, because all I see is red. His bed sheets are red.
Wow.
This is why everything he says, I say. This is why I do that. This is exactly why I bring up everything. I'm so sorry, hon. And I thank you and your mom for allowing me to read your handsome brother. He is my type for sure. And I thank you very much. Very, very much. And I'm so sorry for your loss, as I know the pain too well.
Yeah. It's terrible. It's brutal. Hell on earth.
He's so handsome too. He's mommy's boy.
Oh. Damn.
Welcome everybody that's joining in. Thank you.
Erica Mershon. Erica Mershon.
One more time, Mom.
Erica Mershon.
Erica
Mershon. Yeah, that's right. Kevin, that's weird too. Yeah.
What?
He said so many ties into Luke. In your recent reading, Signs Luke. Yeah, it's
really
true. Well, yes. You don't remember reading.
I don't remember reading, and it's not because I don't care. It's because I'm in a different dimension. I peek in and then go in. So it's not that I don't care. It's because if I am to read you, there's way too many. But even if I was to read you, like I have clients that do it on a weekly basis, it's always different. My brother helps me in this way to say, sis, I got you, even though you can't feel or see me or even smell me in that matter. I got you here, and that's the best way that I thank him for. Welcome, enjoy, relax. Erica Mershon, you're next. Thank you so much. Thank you. Very emotional. I hope they go back and re-listen. Mom, pick the easy sounding names. She won't, because my maiden name was very, very difficult. So she won't. She'll pick as they go. She closes her eyes and she'll pick. Please don't if I don't want the less I know the better, so I don't want to know who or what you want, who you want to hear from. I will get it for you. I promise you. Okay, I promise. I'm not that type of medium where I will do it. I promise for you. Okay. Erica Mershon. Yeah, Allie, absolutely. Louisa, because I like to see, when they show me a still photo, I could see it in my head. So I'll always ask after a live if I could see that photo or after a session, because it matches what they're showing me in my head, and that's why I like to see it. I don't see. Do you see, Mom? Her name?
No.
We might have to move on.
Okay,
we're going to have to move on. Next.
Sophia Algarin.
Sophia Algarin. Sorry, I'm deaf in my right ear, so I have to It was first to comment today. Sophia Algarin. Welcome, if you're new. I'm going to always say it 3 times so then I can get to as many as possible. No, Shannon Evans, don't. You'll lose your top fan number 1. Yeah, April, it goes out. And that way everybody gets a proper reading every single time. It's like Amber, it's like a light switch on and off for me. That's how I picture it.
I like that, Dwayne.
What'd he say?
This ain't Burger King. You can't have it your way.
New logo.
Love it.
My BBF, my best isn't believing you until after my reading the other night. She was shocked. Aw, Heather, that's awesome. I love it. Sophia Algorin. Last time, and then I gotta go to another person. Thank you so much. Thank you. Welcome from the UK. You're not late. We just got started. Okay, go ahead.
Carrie Ward.
Carrie Ward. Thank you so much. You did, Ash. You got your top fan. Carrie Ward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really have to rewatch that video.
Yeah.
That last family.
Yeah. Yeah, they really do. They will.
Yeah.
Welcome from Boston. Well, Carrie
Ward.
Carrie Ward. Thank you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. I don't know, Diana. I don't know why they take my breath away. Some of them do. When they get too excited, it's like that. I don't know why they do that. Sophie and Erica will be punching walls tomorrow after hearing this. Their names.
Yeah.
I know. All right, Carrie. All right, go ahead.
They could be on, but they don't.
Upstate New York here. Oh,
Casey
awesome.
Fowler.
Casey Fowler. Mom's not playing. She cut me off talking. I'm glad to see you on, Melissa. Yeah, I'm from Long Island, but now we live in Charlotte. Thank you. Casey Fowler. You said it wrong the first time.
I didn't. Casey Fowler.
She's going to be fired. She hasn't been fired in a long time either.
I try to quit every freaking day.
You're a bitch.
Wait. Yes,
Carrie.
Erica. There's Erica.
Wait, I see Carrie. What are you talking about?
Carrie?
Yes. What are you talking about, Erica? Mom?
Yeah, the one before.
Okay, I see Carrie. Let me do Carrie.
Okay.
I'm going to do Carrie, and then if you saw Erica, I didn't. So I'm going to do Carrie first, and then if Erica's on, I'll get to her next.
Okay, no more questions.
Okay. Dwayne, sometimes. Okay, Carrie.
I don't see Carrie still. Huh?
She's Oh, Outer Banks, nice.
Mom's always right. You're right, Kevin. I'm always right.
Oh, I see whose side you're on, Kevin. I see you.
Oh, boy.
Okay, Carrie. Okay, I just heard April. So when they yell a month at me, there's something significant with that month. So Carrie, when I hear, so they yelled April. So April could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort, or something significant with April. Now, when I say anniversary, that could be a wedding anniversary, the first time we met anniversary, even a death anniversary. We grieve as humans, but they celebrate it because they're home. So with that, I am very connected with April because I just got yelled at with April. Not just the 4th, it was just April. It could always be a name as well, because that came earlier today with me when I was like, I keep hearing Aunt May. Oh, I have an Aunt May. Okay. I do need to acknowledge that, okay. I feel like I'm at a, Dad's birthday. Thank you for validating that. And I didn't even write anything, just so you know this, and it might be backwards for you, but I wrote Dad. It looks like Bob, but it's Dad because it's backwards. April. Just so you can see that that's how I write, even though I didn't say it. I do need to acknowledge, though, I feel like I'm at a restaurant and it was my favorite place to go, whether I went or not. This is somewhere that it kind of feels like a family gathering, like a barbecue, but I'm not in a barbecue. I'm more inside the house because I don't want to be outside. It's too hot. I keep hearing it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. So with this, there is a female that does feel maternal, whether this is a mother figure, grandmother figure, or somebody I looked up to like one. I do need to acknowledge her. And then I also need to acknowledge, I keep feeling like I'm getting dizzy spells. And I feel like this has been said over and over again. I might close my eyes, so give me a second, because when it gets strong, the female, I have to acknowledge, the female keeps zoning in closer, and I see her hair, and it's done. Like, she always got her hair done, and it looks like a tint of purple. It's not purple, but it, how do I explain this? It's like that pretty gray, but looks like a tint of purple. So it's kind of hard to explain, but I'm trying to do the best that I can. Dad's name is Bob. Jesus Christ. Very good with that validation. With the male energy, my chest is very, very tight. Bob's house and mom. Bob's house and mom. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. Again, I don't want to go outside. It is too hot. Like, that's all I keep hearing. I don't want to go outside. It's too hot. So they are placing me there because that's when we all had such a good time. Like, that was our moment to get together, say things, do what we wanted, and basically rag on each other. Now, I am getting shown an object, so please forgive me, and I'm going to describe it the best way I can possible. So I keep seeing, it says welcome, right? But it's on a wood, I don't even want to do the design. I'm a horrible drawer. But it's on a piece of wood. It's this way. There's some cutouts. It looks wavy. It says welcome. It is blue, and the welcome is black. And this is something older. It's not something new. whether it was from Grandma and Grandpa's house or my actual house growing up, but I don't want to let this go. And then I keep, with the male energy, keeps going, do you remember the eagle? Do you remember the eagle? Grandma's dad's mom. Okay, so grandma, dad's mother. Okay, thank you for validating that. Of the woman that I'm feeling. Thank you for validating that. Who's Mary? I keep hearing that name, Mary. And then your grandmother had the house dad built. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you for validating that. Thank you for validating that. Because I'm like, there's things, and I know it's crazy. Now, I brought this up earlier before I got here with my mom that I have, sometimes I have people with me. Before I even read, there will be a lot of loved ones with me. And I keep getting shown, it looks like a small piece of wood. It's circled at the bottom. It doesn't have to be wood, but it's just circled. There's a globe over it, and there's a clock inside. But I can see the clock, like how it was made. It looks gold, like inside the glass. So there's a globe, and there is a clock that I see, but it's like I can see everything in it. Who's Mary Jo? Because I keep hearing Mary. So who's Mary Jo? And the clock I can't let go of because now I found my clock.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So now I found the clock.
I figured you would.
I don't know if that would be an antique.
She said Mary Jo with a question.
Yeah, who is Mary Jo? Because I keep hearing Mary, 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 Mary. So I do need to acknowledge who that is and why I keep hearing it. And then the clock is something that I can't let go of either. So I'm going to explain it again to my best of my ability. If you don't know it, it's okay. You can share this with family.
Oh my God. My sister Mary Jo died of leukemia. Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, shit.
It's just their way of saying, like, we're here. So that's why they do everything. So I have to acknowledge, hey Tuts, I have to acknowledge that why I'm hearing everything. So for that,
No, it's not a grandfather.
So this isn't a grandfather clock. It's like, I'm such
it
a
has
bad
a dome.
Hold on, I'm gonna draw the best way I can.
Somebody said an anniversary clock.
Yeah,
That
but
might-
I don't know what it is.
Google
I'm just
it.
gonna draw it the best way that I can. I can't draw for anything.
Mom's sister, Aunt Mary Jo.
So please acknowledge that Aunt Mary is here as well. And I keep hearing the 12th, which could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or
No, it's not.
any date in December. Don't lose me off track. I'll get it. Not a cuckoo clock. It's more of an antique looking. So just remember, it's got glass over it, like a dome,
Mm-hmm.
And I see a gold looking clock, but you can see how it works. So whether this is something that was passed down, I'm trying to do it the best way I can. But at the bottom, I do see something that like moved around like this. So just, if you don't know it now, don't worry about it. It will come up. I almost feel like I see it in a photo, to be honest with you, because there are so many different clocks that I see. Hey, honey. And then the 12th, like I said, that could be a birthday, death date, anniversary, or December of any month. I guess it's an anniversary clock.
Okay.
I'll have to Google it when we get off to make sure, because it will like constantly stick with me if it doesn't. So I'll look that up. My birthday's in December. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. So when I get a number or a month, it's their way of saying, haha, told you so to me, right? So they will do that because, so for instance, the clock and with Aunt Mary, they want you to know, like, we're bringing these things up, just like the welcome sign that I keep seeing, and where I'm placed at is somewhere that it was nice. It was nice. Also, somebody keeps yelling bingo. Yes, that's it. A pendulum clock.
Pendulum.
Pendulum. Yeah, yes. Yes, that's it, Carrie. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Good night, Rosemary. I do also have to acknowledge that with someone's passing, the male individual that I keep feeling, there was a lot of messy. There was mess all over the place going on with my passing. So I'm being shown paperwork, and that's my symbol that there was a lot of things that went on with my passing that I do need to acknowledge. Everybody did everything the best that they could do, and even though my T's are crossed and my I's are dotted, certain things didn't add up all the way. But I do want either with you or you to pass this on to know that everything is perfect and it's okay. This is why the person should be sorry. I was like, oh, validation. So I want to make sure you have all three.
Oh, shit.
Beautiful. Beautiful, Carrie. Thank you for validating that. Do you know why they keep saying Snow White? Snow White? Do you or does somebody in the family have something to do with Snow White and the seven dwarves? Like, whether it's just Snow White, but I can't let this go either. I don't know if it's an antique because it looks older. So this doesn't look like a newer Snow White. It looks older. It could be a watch for all I know. But I don't want to let that go either. Old timers, I couldn't get there. And that's why I felt dizzy. I didn't fully go into it just yet because my eyes will start to click, and that is my symbol for Alzheimer's or dementia, and I'm very, very sorry for the loss. Your loss is. I do apologize, but I need you to know that you can't hold on to that. You always were there, whether it was physically, mentally, or on the phone. I hear you on the phone. So this is something that we have to go into because I hear you. I hear you, and that's enough. Look, I'm not the type, because I'm not the type for you to stare down in hopes, and that's where I'm getting at. He's going, I'm not the type for you to stare and be like, Dad. He goes, you know me better than that. I don't need any tears. I have enough tears in heaven. We have enough of that. So I do want you to know that he's being a champ just like he always is. But he just said crystal. Crystal. I do need to acknowledge that I'm hearing you talk. I'm not saying I hear him back. I'm hearing you talk. So I don't know if somebody lets you talk over the phone. There's something that I keep hearing your voice, not his, your voice. He says he's got his poker face on. I feel like he did that a lot as well. Good night. I feel like he did that a lot as well with his poker face. Yeah. But he's letting you know he heard you, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But he is joking around about he's got his poker face on. So I don't know if this is a joke in between with the family or in general, if he wasn't feeling good, he had this, I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. Meanwhile, you're like, he's still a character. He's still, I hate that we had to sell his house. But it needed to be done. He says that that's where the paperwork comes from. And that's why I'm going over that with you, is to know and to let you know these things had to be done. You can't hold on to something just because it was mine. And I know that all my sweat, tears, and blood went into it. It doesn't work that way. I can't have my kid, no matter how old you are, be in debt over something over me. You had to do what you had to do. And you did the right thing. You did the right thing. Please remember that he keeps talking about Snow White. Please, 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 because he won't let that go.
Maybe she meant poker.
Poker.
Oh my God.
Because he's going, I have my poker face on. I got my poker face on, and he keeps winking at me. So it's just, again, that validation of you did everything correctly. Everything. Even though hanging on to that house, it was like, is this enough money? Is this enough money? It's okay. It's okay.
That's crazy. Card player. Holy shit.
Yeah, there's cards all over the table in front of me.
Oh my God.
Good evening. You're not late.
Wow.
I don't want to stop this because there is one more thing with him. So, and I know I keep repeating it, but I'm going to go into it. I have to go into something about Snow White, whether it's from him or a grandparent, but it's an older looking Snow White. It's nothing new. And I keep going over this. So just take some time about this. I don't know if it's a watch or if it's something that you even had, because he opened up a little box. So I don't know if it was an old jewelry box you had, and I see something of that, because he said you had little different things in your boxes. Oh. You're very welcome. You're so welcome. And thank you for allowing me to read your loved ones and your father. And just know, he's
strong.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Come on, girl. I'm right here.
Poker face. Oh my God.
And his name's Bob.
That's crazy.
I was like, I wrote Dad, and I know it looks like Bob. Do you see how he manipulates me?
I love that.
So it's, their personalities, love never dies. Their personalities never change either. So again, thank you so much, Carrie, for allowing me to read you and your family. I really, really appreciate it. And Dawn right there has your timestamp.
Okay. Erica Marshawn.
Erica Marshawn.
Pretty sure she was there.
Thank you. Thank you. So, Annabelle, I'm going to explain the rules real quick. When you come on, you just say hello. Your name is written down. Mom closes her eyes, opens it, picks the name, and then I call it out. When your name is picked, you just go in cap locks. And then I see Erica. I see you, girlie. Thank you. And then that's it. I don't need any information about your loved ones on the other side or with you, because I will pick it for myself, okay?
And she doesn't creep on
So
Facebook.
I don't. Why? Who said that?
It was just somebody said that. that, oh, do you think maybe she goes on your Facebook? And
How the fuck can I do that?
I know. Well, that's what people were saying. No, that's not her.
Yeah, I take the time out to go X out of the live.
It's just,
that would be really incredible to do that.
It wasn't rude. It was just, somebody was curious.
No, and that's why with my sessions, I don't choose Facebook for that reason.
Right.
But there are mediums out there that give people like me a bad rep for that, and I apologize if that sucks. Where is Erica? I'm so sorry, love. Hi, welcome everybody, welcome. We're not going to forget about anybody here.
Yeah, I didn't even answer it. I was laughing.
I mean, really, am I going to cut off the live and be like, hold on?
Yeah.
I can't even remember the damn names half the time. Erica, where are you? Shit. Mom, I can't. Erica, can you say hello again? I'm so sorry. I can't.
Okay, Erica only.
Erica, Michonne.
All right, Casey, chill out.
Hold on. There we go. I see you, Erica. Okay. Erica. Let me hop off real quick and hop back on.
Yeah, right.
Now, it sucks because there are
well,
assholes out there that will do shit like that. You can't do it with a lie.
Yeah, but how could you?
I can't.
You
but
come out with.
I know, but I can't. But it's
Freak
just
me out all the time.
It's just the scammers that are out there that ruin it for everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. All right, hon. Why do I keep hearing trouble in paradise, trouble in paradise over and over and over again? Trouble in paradise. So it's like I feel like every time, of course, there's always gonna be something. Every time it's like I see you climbing the ladder, and then it's like boom, I gotta fall. And so I want to see what's going on with you in general. I have to acknowledge maternal feeling. There could be a mother or grandmother figure, somebody looked up to like one here that's rooting for you like no other, and she's going, trouble in paradise. And I'm like, can you elaborate on this with me? So I do need to acknowledge see, did you see what Justine just wrote? See, she knows her shit. Thank you, Justine, for doing that. I'm telling you, you viewers know better than we do. Nobody's late. Welcome if you're new. So I do need to, Eric, I do need to acknowledge you're on track. There is trouble in paradise, like I said, but you're getting back on track. I keep hearing a D name, very strong. There's a D name, very strong. Also, the 19th, I keep hearing the 19th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort, or January 9th. So the 19th of any month or January 9th. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side, please think about your immediate family as well, okay? Because I don't want to exclude anything from that because it's always together. The D name is very, very strong. I can't let that go. It's like I have a little cheerleader on my side right now for you. I can't stop with it either. And then there's a mail, and there's a ton of books all over the place. Like a ton of books. It's like overwhelming. Very overwhelming. Nobody's late. It's Friday. Good night, Sharon. Have a lovely weekend. Hi, welcome. What's with all the books? I'm so overwhelmed with all the books. Like, it's overwhelming me. And then I keep hearing somebody's birthday just passed or is about to come up. So that I need to acknowledge as well, because they're making me feel like, so when they make me feel like happy, that's my indication. Oh shit, did she leave? And I said, well, let me finish it and then I'll go to somebody else. I do need to acknowledge when they make me feel happy, that means somebody's birthday or anniversary just passed or is about to come up. So, like I said, I have a female that does feel maternal. So that would be a mother figure, grandmother figure. And she's so tiny, I feel like she's a grandmother figure. Like, she's just so petite. And then I have a male figure, D name, and it won't stop. And there's books everywhere. And it's like overwhelming me. I don't know if I collected books, if I had books, if I was even trying to even do something. My birthday was the 12th of September. My son's was the 10th. Beautiful. Validating. Wishing happy birthday. Wishing happy birthday. What's with all the books, girlfriend? He's going, I'm not alone. I'm not alone. And so these books are not new. So I gotta also describe the way that I'm seeing these books. They're not new books. These books are older. There's so many of them. Even some pages are tarnished. So what'd you write? I don't know about the books. Okay, just remember I'm saying that because it could be within the family, and I want to make sure I properly say it, because when they show me a ton of things, it's very, very overwhelming. Very overwhelming. And I feel like I'm searching for something that I'm not going to find right away. Also, I keep hearing it dedication. So I'm trying to put everything together in perspective for you, but I want to make sure that we do that. I can't. Hi. There is a younger soul here. When I say younger soul, that means taken too soon. So when in the beginning, when I kept saying trouble in paradise, there's a lot going on when I keep hearing that. And it feels like within my circle, which your friends, correct, Erica, yes. Yes. The D name is attached to the mail that I keep going over with. I can't let that go. I almost want, excuse me, my leg is bothering me. I almost want to keep, I want to say like my husband's name, to be honest with you. Excuse me a second. What's with the one child? One child. Because he keeps saying one child, but he's also holding a child. So I want to... because I want to make sure that I connect. He keeps repeating one child. I don't know if he has one child, had one child, but I want to make sure I validate that I do see a child with your family. So somebody that had a miscarriage, abortion, or stillbirth, it's their way of showing me, pulling out and showing me that they have that individual, whether it's yours or with somebody within the family. But it's very special. And I also keep hearing the 5th, which could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary of any month, or May of any date. Okay? I can't let this go. I can't. I'm stuck on it. I can't let it go. If you want, Erica, you can go back to it, because I know I said a lot in the beginning, but I want to make sure that what's with the stickers? What is with the stickers? It's like I see a skateboard and then I see a sticker. So that's I don't know if this is something from when I was younger or something now, but this is something I don't want to let go of either, because it keeps getting thrown in my face. So that's another thing as well. You can always validate after. I'm not worried about it whatsoever. So take your time, go back to your timing on this, and you can validate. There's so much that I threw at you. It's okay. Don't worry about it, Erica. Take your time. Take your time. It will connect itself. Now, just remember, the male figure is a younger individual. That means taken too soon. That doesn't mean a child, but it means taken too soon. Like, not of age, not into my 80s. Again, I don't want to let go of the sweet grandmother maternal feeling that I feel as well. I don't want to let that go either. And I keep hearing Ann. ANN. So that could be somebody in the family. Just remember it in those ways. But I know you'll be able to validate it, and you can always go under this video to validate everything. The books play a huge part in what's going on with somebody, or with what happened with somebody within the family. And you just might not know, but I can't let it go because there's so many. It's like overwhelming me. Just make sure you place the younger soul there's something around skateboard, and then there's a sticker, and I'm laughing over the sticker or stickers. There's something in particular. So it's like, I don't know if it's one of those, like, of a woman or something in that matter, but I can't let it go.
Just throwing names.
No, don't throw names. Don't do that. Connects me with a skateboard, a sticker. This is a memory that I'm mentioning with each other. And don't forget that I said May or the 5th, okay? Also, March. Could be a birthday, death date, anniversary. So March, the 5th of any month, or May of any date, and then the 19th, okay? So you can put that together. I want to make sure you have that all. It could be several, and that's why I'm being put in together. But the one with the skateboard with the stickers is really the jokester of all of them. I can't let it go. Good night, love. So, just go back to your timing, and then just give yourself a moment. Give till tomorrow. If you connect certain things, always validate under this video. I promise you, it will connect. There's a lot to go on. There's a lot that I'm being thrown at once. So I do need to thank you for allowing me to read your loved ones. I kept hearing Anne also, whether that's a first or middle name. I don't want to stop with that either. So I'm just trying to repeat everything I said for you. But I thank you for allowing me to read you and your family, and just go back to this to be able to connect everything. It's not easy. You're put on the spot, and I completely understand. Good night, Josie. Much love. Gamma.
Oh. Casey Fowler.
Good night, Anne. Casey Fowler. Did I not call that name?
Yeah, she was
Okay.
on.
Welcome. Nobody's late. We're on. We're on. We're on. Hi. Welcome. Happy Friday.
Say it one more time. And
Casey Fowler. Rachel, your daughter?
Whose daughter? Is she? There's Casey. You see her yet, honey?
Yes.
Okay. Got her.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay. So you also have a male Okay, I just my throat just got grabbed. When my throat gets grabbed, that's my indication that somebody was unable to communicate towards the end. I do have to acknowledge there's a male individual here. Yeah, Casey, I'm talking to you just so you know that I have you, girl. I got you. So my throat was just grabbed. That's my indication that I was unable to communicate towards the end. And I do have to acknowledge this. Also, I have to acknowledge that there is a very strong male presence. And okay. And I do, and she can be more than happy to come on as well in cap locks. We love that. You know that. So, why do I keep hearing beautiful bombshell? My beautiful bombshell. What's going on here? Okay.
There's a lag.
Okay, it's okay. So there's a father figure that I feel my head is pounding. Now, this is not how they feel, and I got to be very honest with you. This is not how they feel. It's just my way of communicating with them, just like I have been through the entire night. It's not how they feel. My head is hurting in every direction. I feel like I've been in an accident. Like I'm all over the place. And I know I'm unable to communicate, so I don't know if I was intubated.
Yeah, intubated.
Or if this was something that I was in an induced coma of some sort. But there's a few things going on, and he's not the only one here, so please forgive me because I'm going through a whole different thing of different emotions. But I need you to think back. Just because they're telling me think back. So when I say this, there's I keep hearing beautiful bombshell. I almost feel like this was a relationship at one time, to be honest with you. I do. And there's an accident here. I can't let this go. There's an accident. I feel my head's pounding. My head is feeling like shit right now. Oh God. It's like whiplash. Was an accident. I'm sorry. I have to stick on that. Whether it's somebody you know, there's something I can't let that go. I also need to acknowledge the female presence that's agreeing with me. The female presence does feel maternal. So when I say maternal, that could be a mother figure, grandmother figure, somebody I looked up to like one. Like my aunt is like a second mother to me. That's okay. Don't worry about it right now. I really feel a connection as if this is somebody from when you were younger. And this is a thing. People will be like, why did he come up? Well, hey, you were together in school. You guys hung out at one time or another, but you pull energy from everybody that is whether still here or past. But somebody got into a really bad accident, and that's all they keep saying. And it doesn't necessarily they have to be with me, but they're just letting me know of certain things. So the female presence handed me a rose. When they hand me a rose, that's my symbol that somebody's named Rosie, Rosemary, something with rose, or my name is attached to any type of flower, whether that's lily, daisy, ivy, you name it. I can't let go of that either. Sunflower, she just made me say as well. So when I say I'm attached to that, that could be in an engravement of a tattoo. That could be a photo that I see with her in general like that. No, okay, what's going on with the relationship? There's something relationship-wise that I'm getting... Okay, what's with the sunflower? Because she made me say sunflower instead of going... I went down the list and then she's like, sunflower. Normally I say sunflower, and you can go to all my lives, I'll say it, but I didn't say it. And she was like, sunflower. Welcome. The 14th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary, or January 4th. I'm a little skeptic right now by slashing January 4th, so I want to stick to the 14th. That could pertain to whether it's somebody on the other side or your immediate family. I do need to acknowledge that. And you can go back to that. I'm not worried about that. My great-grandma got yellow roses of
Texas
tattoo. Her favorite song was You Are My Sunshine, and I got 2 pillows made for my room at college to remember her. She goes, that she remembers, but she doesn't remember the handsome male. So she's making fun of you for that. She is the sweetest woman. I mean, really.
Wow. Oh my God. Wow.
She just said the 21st as well. So the 21st could be a birthday, death date, anniversary. Don't only think about, wow, and her birthday's the 14th. Thank you for validating that. It's her way of like, she truly is. She still truly is. And so this male I can't stop with. And it's just her way of like validating. And I'm not saying he's with me. I'm saying there's something going on, whether it happened to you or somebody within the family. So just make sure that I'm saying it in that way. For all I know, something you could see tomorrow that popped up, or you're like, oh, how could I forget about this? How could I forget? So that's why I say everything in every manner. Now with her, she does show me a simple necklace. There's a simple necklace like this, very simple, and she keeps holding on to it. Wow. You can always validate that for sure, but she's giving every day possible for you to be like, I'm here. I want you to know that she's showing me a necklace that's very simple. So I don't know if, because something was passed down. Normally it stops with them when they yank on something, but she's not yanking on it. So somebody either received a necklace of hers, and I don't know if it got into the right hands or if it did, but I have to acknowledge this because I see it. I feel like it was supposed to be given to me, and then finally at last it was, and then something happened. My high school friend had an accident overdose, and he made me feel like
a blonde bombshell, maybe?
a blonde bombshell. Thank you for validating that, Casey. Thank you for validating that. My head hurting with him is because of the lack of oxygen. So that's why my head was feeling that way, like the accident. It's just all over, and I'm very sorry for that. And I don't shut up because of that, so I apologize. It's just certain things I can't stop with. Your great-grandmother, who shares a name, first or middle name, with her, whether that's you or one of your kids, or somebody within the family, because I keep hearing it twice. First or middle name, doesn't have to be both, because I have to acknowledge this. And then the other thing is the moving issues. So I don't know if we're planning on moving, if somebody just moved out of the house, or we're thinking about it, but this is something else that I gotta bring up also. Hi. She says she chases you. She chases you. No, hun, Casey, I'm talking to. I will call you your name fully, okay? I just moved out of the house. I went to college. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for validating that. Thank you for validation. And that's why she's saying she chases you. She chases you. And everything that you put out there, everything you are doing, she is so proud of you. Moved out. I knew what you meant. I knew it wasn't you. I knew it was for your girl. She's so proud of you because she goes, there's so many obstacles you overcame. You know, not only being, you know, a young woman, she puts it, but she says you fought all the odds. And not only that, you showed your kids you're going to, when you have something in front of you, you're going to do it, and it's going to be done proper. Now, nobody's perfect, and nobody has to be perfect, she says, but you get that done, and you showed them, and that's what matters. And she's so proud of you for the outcome that you have led the way for you, not just you, but your family. For sure, she's watching her, because now she's chasing Rachel. She's chasing her. she has her own agenda, she says, and she has to literally chase her everywhere. And it's not like around campus. She has to chase her from everywhere she goes. She says, and in the car scares the shit out of her. That's her saying that. She goes, in the car scares the shit out of me. Scares the shit out of me. Scares the shit out of me. So it's just her way showing that she's watching over everyone. Everyone. Did you make a joke about her room recently? Because she's laughing about something about, like, oh, I'm going to make your room into this, like a exercising thing, but it was a joke, like, haha, yeah, right. That's something I would do, like, yeah, I'm going to do this. Meanwhile, it's like, Ma, you don't exercise. No. But she's bringing up something, it doesn't have to be that, but she is bringing up that you made a joke in saying that. Also, I keep hearing Brian or Ryan. Those two names will sound the same to me. So I do need to acknowledge I keep hearing those Brian or Ryan. And I do apologize, but those two names will sound the same. Whether it's somebody that you currently hang out with now or something that happened in the past, there's something that she's making me hear. Or even family-wise. And she says, don't forget about Thanksgiving, Rachel's room. Oh my God, craft room, guest room. Beautiful, perfect. Because she heard the entire thing, so that's why she's saying, I never left you. I never left you. And I'm not leaving her either. So just, and for Rachel's sake, I'm sorry Toots for saying this, but she's like, in the car, I can't with you in the car. I can't. So she's got a great personality, and she watches over you and your entire family, and that's why she was like that little dig about the room. She heard it. You just said it. She said.
Her name was Myron.
Very good.
That's crazy.
Myron. Thank you for validating that, because I'm like, Ryan,
That's
I can't.
crazy.
And it will sound the same to me, so thank you for validating that for me. Thank you very much. She's very, very strong. Good night, love. She's very strong, and that's her way of saying, like, you know, father-in-law is Brian. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, she wants you to know how proud she is of you and everything you have done.
My friends at college drive a little crazy. LOL. It scares me.
Yeah, it's scaring the shit out of her too. Cars jump out at Rachel. But she's the one that's like, she has a very big, big personality. She's a lot like we are. No filter. That's why she's like, she knew, you just said something about her room, and then she goes, and then I'm in this damn cars, and you got to get me the hell out of here. You got to get me the hell out of here. But she does it for you, to watch over you, you know, and so there's a lot of things that happen with vehicles, and she goes, my ass puckers. So it's just, that's her to a T, and I thank you for allowing me to read her. She is definitely, she could fit in 100% in our family, and I thank you for allowing me to read her. She's so very, very sweet, and she goes, how dare you forget about that young man? Meanwhile, I'm like, don't feel bad about it. It's her just doing that to you with you. So I thank you so much.
That's sweet.
It's amazing. Good night, loves. Anybody that said good night, I want to make sure I say good night. She's a firecracker. She is a firecracker.
That is so great. Laughing my ass off.
I love it. She don't take shit from nobody. And that's why she watches over everyone. And
my ass.
My ass. Fucker.
That's so funny. Linda Wenner.
Oh, you're very welcome. You're so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mom. Go ahead.
Oh, Linda Wenner.
Linda
Wenner.
Wenner. Linda Wenner.
She said, "Oh, I love this. Thank you." Aw.
So very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. She said my ass puckers with that kid. That's what she said, to be honest with you. My ass puckers with that kid. Like, it's like she has to wait. Oh, she's got to get in the car. She's got to ride. Like, she has this whole skit she's doing, just so you know this.
That's
Love
great.
you too. Love you too.
That's so cool.
I
That's great.
Allie, yeah, I can. Hi, Anthony's. Linda
Wenner.
Wenner. You better be pronouncing that right.
I'll try.
Yeah, and don't forget your reading. Thank you, Dawn. Is 1.4630, so you can go back to it, okay? Thank you. Oh, it's 4:48. Anna, get some rest. No. Next one, Ma. Thank you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Esther Warren.
Esther Lauren. Pronounced right, that is my mom. Pronounced right, that is my mom.
Which one's your mom?
Linda
Wenner.
Winner. Where is Ma at? I need her. Me too, Chantel. I do too. That's more like a jug than a mug. You should say all day long. All day long.
What?
My coffee cup.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I'm doing the best I can. Where, Linda? Where's your mom? Oh, that's so sweet, Kelly. Thank you. That's so sweet. I know, I need to do a show during the day. I'm waiting for Dan to come back.
Oh, he's still gone, huh?
Yeah.
Need to work on some things.
Is she with you or is she on?
Okay, I guess Denise is her daughter.
Her daughter? Thank you. Dawn actually bought me this for my birthday. And I got it today, so it worked out perfectly. Thank you, Carrie.
So Denise D.
Okay, Denise.
Oh, wait, I hear it.
I'm so confused.
Okay, Linda is here.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Esther Lauren. Oh God. Okay, so Esther, you're after Linda. Okay, I apologize. It took a little bit of timing. That's what's going on. So I apologize. That's my niece, Esther. Okay, so hold up. I'm doing Linda Wenner first, and then doing Esther Lauren. Oh, here we go.
Esther's cousin's here.
Okay, Linda's first, and then I'm gonna get to Esther. So let me do Linda, and then I'm gonna get to Esther. Okay. Hip hip hooray! You're very welcome. Okay, so Linda. Okay, Linda, there's a strong, Okay, so there is a maternal feeling that I have. I can't stop hearing mom, 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 mom. But not only that, my chest is extremely tight. When my chest is tight, that's my symbol that there is fluid in my lungs towards the end. But there's a lot more going on because my mouth is starting to water, and when my mouth waters, that's my symbol that somebody had a blood disorder of any kind or cancer of any type. I keep hearing the 27th, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of some sort. Don't only think about your loved ones on the other side. Please think about your immediate family as well. There's, I don't know, unanswered. So, with the house. There's something, house.
Her two daughters are on also, honey.
Okay. So they can help?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I hear, Dad's here.
Lori and Denise.
Okay, Lori and Denise are together. Thank you, Mom. Okay, so what's... Okay, so the male keeps yelling May at me, which could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of some sort. I do feel that connection because I keep hearing Dad's here, like really, really, really loud. I keep hearing a T name. There's a T name I keep hearing, whether it's somebody on the other side or with your immediate family. Same thing with numbers when I do that, okay? But I have, the male keeps saying the male said he did not take care of himself very well. Hold on, so I'm getting to that. Hold on. He won't stop talking. Sean, cállate. Sorry. Mom's middle name, May. Beautiful. Thank you for validating Mom's middle name, and Mom's anniversary is the 27th. Thank you for validating both of that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good night, Pat. I always have to, when it's very strong. There is this love connection, and I feel completely lost. Would be stop, what are you doing?
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, because there's stuff around me, so he's doing that. There's people around me. So with that, it would be Mom. So who's the male? Because the male's going, did not take care of myself. And I'm very connected to him, and there's a lot I need to say. Just like with your mom, there's things I need to say. So Mom shows me pacing. When I'm pacing back and forth, as you can tell, she's affecting the way that I'm talking. So when I pace a short distance, it's my symbol that I took care of somebody, whether that's physically, mentally, financially, but I do need to go over this because there's so much. I feel like at one time you were here, she was here, but we made it where I could do the best that I can. And so I need to get this out because who likes cow decorations? Like, inside, like my mom likes roosters. There's something about cows. Who liked different types, or who does like cows in the kitchen? Whether it's a cow object or there's something like a little bit of what is this? Is it a paper, wallpaper? I don't know why I'm seeing this either. Yes, your father is the first one. So I wrote dad for you guys and husband for that reason. Because I don't want to let that go. So I have dad and then I have her mom. That's maternal. Your dad has a lot to say. Dad has so much to say because I wasn't watching what I was doing. Not to mention, it wasn't easy for me. So for him, so you did everything in your power to please him, and I feel like every time I would go to do something, even before it was asked, which he thanks you for, because we see everything from the moment we open our eyes as infants to the moment we close our eyes as adults, or when our time does come for our next chapter. And he's going over this of stability. Got it. Thank you for validating that. I appreciate you doing that, because it's not easy when both of them are going head to head with me, and you were the only ones. You were the only ones to do the best that you could, and you did it. And it was not easy because one of them goes, I was very nasty towards the end. And the male in general got irritated. There was irritation towards the end. Taking to appointments, going back and forth. This even started before hospice. This was all coming crashing down. It was like, we have to do something now regarding this. So, who's Tommy, Thomas? I can't let that go, whether that's somebody that was close to me at one point or somebody in the family. I don't want to let that name go because I keep hearing it very loud. It could be somebody's first or middle name, but it's very, very loud. And then I'm being handed, I feel like it's a gun. So I don't know if it feels like it's too big for one hand, but that somebody had an old type of gun. I don't even know if it was used, like if this was something that we used, meaning your grandparents or within the family. But I have to acknowledge this because this is something old. This is something old. Like, we got to bring this up. We got to bring this up. So whether it was a decoration of some sort or something that somebody got and you gave to the right hands and it's in the right hands, but I have to bring this up also. Do you know why I keep hearing them saying Thanksgiving? Like, there's something in relation to Thanksgiving. Their words are kind of messed up, Thanksgiving. So I don't know what that is about, but there's something about Thanksgiving that was kind of skipped over. I don't know if it was skipped over or if it was completely just went to like that. So I do want to bring that up as well. And good night, Ron. And there's so many of your loved ones with them that I have to keep this in order. And I know it's not easy, but they're throwing so many different things at me for that reason. So don't forget about the cow that I keep seeing, whether it's in my kitchen or was in theirs. It doesn't have to be an actual cow, thing, but it could be like part of, it's like a little part of paper. Well, gun were given to grandchildren. Beautiful. Thank you. Because I'm like, it's in the hands. It's in the hands. It's in the hands. So validating, I thank you that you honored that and did that. That's exactly what I wanted. All my grandchildren to get one, especially the grandsons to get one. And that's why some of them, I'm like, this is too big for my hand. but this is who he is and who he was, and he thanks you for that. Even though it might not have been said, you knew what to do. You all put your heads together and said, this goes here, this goes there. Nobody was greedy. Nobody was greedy. And that is what they're saying, is that it was basically, we know who we want to give these things to, and you did it in such a kind way. And it doesn't always go that way. And so they thank you for that. The cow thing could be in one of your houses for all I know, and that's why I keep going there. There's a J name as well that I'm stuck on. That could be somebody that I'm talking about right now, with your immediate family. I almost want to say like Jamie or James. I don't know why I'm doing that, but that's hi. So I want to make sure that I get that involved. They are also talking about someone's marriage, just so you're aware of this. Whether it's one of Thanksgiving was the first big holiday after he passed, and that was the first year we left an empty chair. Perfect. So thank you, Denise, for validating that for me, of them saying that. Like Thanksgiving, we kind of ruined it for Thanksgiving. But they acknowledge what you did in my honor. So thank you for bringing that up. And absolutely, Linda, that's why they're saying everything was correct. Nobody fought over anything. It went smoothly. Where there's so many cases where there's, family members fight for years over things. And that didn't happen with your family. And that's why they're saying that. As far as the cow, don't say cows. Just remember I'm saying cow. I know it sounds stupid, but I can't let it go. It could be a salt and pepper shaker for all I know. I gotta stay on it. So I do need to thank you. And I don't smoke one, bro. Wish I did, though. Don't. Leave them. At the moment, I do want you to know that they thank you for everything that you did do. I do. And they see everything that went on, and they thank you for honoring our wishes. And you're going to have to let me know about that cow. Oh, he's got to be a douche.
There's always one in the crowd.
Like, smoke another one. All right, bro, you got one? Because it's not legal here. Thank you very much. And thank you for allowing me to read your family. I do appreciate it. Come back to this.
Goodbye, Dad.
All right. I got it, Mom.
You're a joke.
You got to come on somebody's live and, say dumb shit. He's blocked.
It's Friday night, and he has nothing else to do.
He's blocked. He's blocked already. He can't hear you. So your timing's at 2:08, and I would just go back to it once you calm down, and because you are put on the spot, but you did an amazing job validating it, and you have such great grandparents. So thank you so very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for liking my shirt. Dawn Lehman bought it for me for my birthday.
I said it as soon as she came in. I was like, "Oh, that's so cool." Dawn gave it to me.
And it's comfortable. It's like that. It's not
it's
tight.
soft.
It's
yeah.
Yes. So about a wedding, a marriage. What I said about the marriage is there's something. What did you say? Marriage would be my sister getting married in Graham's yard, or my middle daughter just getting married. Beautiful. Validating both things with marriages. So I could not let that go. I'm glad you brought that up, because that's why I was like, go back to this. So they couldn't be more honored that is taking place where we later had, and where we built our family, and where our grandkids came at one time, some of them. So I thank you so much. I really do. And thank your daughters. Thank you girls so much as well. Welcome if you're new. Welcome.
Esther Lauren.
Esther Lauren. Nah, I'm used to it by now, trust me. I do have my heating pad with me, though. Esther Lauren, you are next. It's just people that, you know, it's sad that they got to do that because they could be read and
Some guy home on a Friday night. Really?
Well, it's
Loser.
COVID. Who else is going anywhere, Ma? They have to pick
Still, you
on
could be
someone.
with
I live in
friends.
their house. Find out what that cow is. Go through photos or something. I'm stuck on it. Ask somebody in the family. I'm stuck on it. I'm new and I'm hooked. I'm here and shaking. My aunt and my cousin are here too, and they can validate Linda Smith. Awesome. Okay, Esther, just take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. So if everybody, Esther Lauren is what I said. Yeah, I did say Lauren. Esther Lauren.
Esther Lauren.
Yeah. If you can, exactly, Rachel. If you guys, ladies, can go in cap locks for her, that would be awesome as well. Okay, so there is a joke going on that I keep hearing. Again, I'm at a picnic table. I gotta be very honest. I'm at a picnic table right now, and they're placing me outside. So I don't know if this is something we did as a family or tried to do as a family. But I'm outside with a picnic at a picnic table with your loved ones. There's more than one. And I do want to acknowledge that there is a grandmother figure, which could be maternal, on one of your sides. So I don't want to mess anything up, but she's yelling. She likes to yell. So I don't know if she was hard of hearing, or like, because I am, or if she just likes to yell because she goes, she shines. She shines. So I don't know what that's about. And there's a male sitting next to him, but I'm in between them. So it's like I'm here in between the conversation. And the male keeps showing me his shoes. I don't know if that's with the shining, like with shoes shining. This is weird. Hold on. Okay. I need to ask you something. Have you ever seen a suit rack? Like back in the day, there was a suit rack where a man would put his slacks in and then his jacket over. It's not very high. It's like
wooden. I know
it's wooden. I have
Yeah,
I have grandpa's. It's from
Oh, do
Italy.
you?
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet, Kristen. Thank you. But I keep getting shown this, so I don't know if this is a memory of some sort, but I do have to acknowledge it because it's being thrown in my face. And so it's a suit rack, but it's from back in the day, and it is wooden, and it, like I said, a man would put his slacks over and then the jacket goes around. And so that keeps coming up, and when she yelled, she shines, he showed me his shoes, and I'm like, is your shoes shined? I don't understand what's going on. So there's so many things going on between them both that I feel like I'm just sitting here in the middle, like, am I part of the conversation? So, hold on. They do have a younger soul with them. So the younger soul, I do have to acknowledge. I keep hearing an M sounding name. M sounding name. Also, somebody within the family did have a miscarriage, abortion, or a stillbirth. I do need to acknowledge that umbilical cord never goes away. So that is my symbol that when they go like this and pull out, that's my symbol that they have that child until it's someone's turn to, until they come. And that's how this works. So I do need to bring that up. Now, there's a lot of planning going on, and that's what they're making me go through, is like with one of you guys right now. And I know I called Esther, and I do need to acknowledge, I feel like I'm nonstop all over the place. So I don't know if you're trying to get things in order in a business aspect or in general with getting, my house settled, everything else in order, but there's something that I'm like, I can't stop. So after I mentioned regarding, so I mentioned about a younger soul that I kept picking on, and then that's when I heard the M name, just so you're aware of that. 17th could be a birthday, death date, anniversary of some sort, or January 17th. There's some connection to that, whether it's with your loved ones on the other side or your immediate family. I need to just put that out there as well. But the running around needs to stop. All of them. I'm sitting in the middle, and this is a memory. And the reason why I'm sitting in the middle is because this is something we did as a family, whether it was, barbecuing or down by the lake or pond. We did these things, and I can't let it go. I can't let this go. So I have to I'm just the one sitting here listening to them, and I'm like, I'm here, but they're having conversations. So I'm being told, no, that rack was mine. And then so I can't stop what they say. I just have to describe it to the best of my ability. Also, on top of this, there's something regarding an oven, a toaster, like an oven of some sort that either just broke or we just got a new one. So whether that's you or somebody else in the family or something that happened to them, I can't let go because I can actually smell it. So there's something with that they're acknowledging and bringing up. And again, it doesn't have to necessarily be with you, but it's within the family. So that's why I have to pull it up. And I don't know if it broke and we just got to fix, or there's something going on in between it where it's like, this is not working right. It's not working too right. Because they are following me everywhere I'm going. I just heard November. They yelled November. So November could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in general connected to them, but the immediate family. So far, she shines is the only thing I'm sure about. Okay, I don't know what that means, so I'm sorry. Maybe you need to go back to this because it's too much.
That was a lot.
I said so much in such a small amount of time that I want to make sure you go back to it. So, I can't just X out what they say to me because that's it. I'm the middle person, so I can't just let that go. It's not, again, what you want to hear. It's what you need to hear. And chair. I don't remember the chair. But I do want to make sure that you have that accountability because I don't want you to miss it. So just because you want to hear from one person, I have others here, and that's okay. Also, there's 3 angel figures that I'm being shown, and it kind of looks like that. There are 3 angel figures that are decent size that I'm being shown, whether you have it or somebody in the family has it as well. I can't. There's a few toaster there was a new toaster that I haven't. Let's see where I have to be very careful what I eat. His girlfriend got me my own toaster so I don't have to worry. So it was very nice. See? Perfect. Thank you for validating that. And again, this is your loved one seeing what's going on, pulling this through. So that's the way that you have to think when they mention these things. Why else would I mention a toaster? I have no idea. But crazy. That's why they'll mention that and bring that up. So this is what I'll do, because I know everything's very tight on your chest. I feel it. I know it's very draining. But there's things I can't let go of. I can't. My mom always called me her sunshine. And right away, I kept saying, Mommy, Mommy. You can go back to this as well. You can go back to this. But she's with a male. She's with the male. Like I said, I'm sitting in between, like, am I here? What are you guys doing with me right now? So, actually, the male keeps putting me in a hammock. I know that sounds weird, but the male keeps putting me in a hammock as well. Yes, Wendy, yes, there is a T that folds, it comes out, yes. So I keep seeing a photo with a male that has facial hair that's laying in a hammock. And the hammock looks like it's all different colors. And I know, like, right nowadays, who the hell has a hammock? But it's an older photo. So please remember about the shoe shine. Please remember about that. And it could be a joke along these lines. November is Thanksgiving, and that is when we all celebrate it together as a family. There's more to that. There's something more than just Thanksgiving. It's got to be something more. And think more towards everybody else in the family. So whether it's somebody else's birthday, anniversary, it's more that they're saying than just that. Beautiful, perfect. Thank you for validating that as well. Kevin, good night, love. So thank you for validating that. It will start to come to you. You. Oh my dad would love it. See, this is beautiful, perfect. Because I can't. I'm like, who nowadays would have a freaking hammock in the backyard? You do. So that's why I'm pulling that up, because this is where I'm at. My birthday, guys. Jeez, thank you, Samantha. Because I'm like, no, there's something with November. There's something with November. Thank you. And that's why we have family members help each other. Yeah, well, that's what I encourage. All friends and family, because it helps. Look, she forgot her own birthday. You know, well, she didn't forget her birthday, but, you know, they got all, it's a lot. It's a lot. I get it completely. I get it. Even for me, I'd be like, oh, gotta get back to you. You know, so I get it. I really do. But that's why they bring up things that only you and your family would know, because they want you to say, hey, I'm laying out there outside. I'm out there right now. So I do need to thank you so much for allowing me. I'm not leaving, Mom. I woke up. I do need to thank you for allowing me to read your family. And they're great. Like I said, I'm sitting at a picnic table, and they're the ones going back and forth. Awesome, Anna. I love it. Well, I need to thank you guys, you ladies again. And definitely go back to this, okay? Go back to it. And you did an amazing job validating. I mean, even with the toaster, why would I do that? Why are they doing that? Because they saw what just happened and what occurred. So I do need to thank you so very much, and I'm so sorry for your losses. I'm so sorry. Oh, I bet it is. Cali's like awesome for that weather. Just so you know that your time is at 2:25, okay? Thank you.
Holly Novo.
Holly
Novo.
Novo, you are next. You are very welcome. Go back to the dates that I said also, please. Holly Novo.
Novo. Oh, I see her.
Oh, Rosie, that's
You
sweet.
didn't see her yet?
I see her. I'm trying.
Oh, she said, I'm here again in capitals.
Okay, perfect. I see you. Good night, Allison. You have a wonderful weekend as well. Yes, Lacey, 100%. And we can do this after. If you guys have questions on that type of level, I will be more than happy to answer that 100%. Okay, so Holly Jolly. I don't know why I'm doing that. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing that. When they make me hear something, I have to say it. Holly Jolly. I don't know what that is. There is such a sweet woman soul here, and I can't bypass her because she's like not yet. Well, I'm here. So I have to acknowledge her. She does feel maternal, whether this is a mother figure, grandmother figure, somebody I looked up to when I was younger. My family would call me Holly Jolly. Thank you for validating that. That's why I always have to say what they make me hear. Even though it sounds weird, I have to say it because you know, not me. There is a woman present here that I instantly feel I'm hurt because I need her. I need her. And it's very overwhelming. She just said the 4th. So the 4th could be a birthday, a death date, an anniversary of some sort, or any date in April. So whether that pertains to your grandmother or your immediate family, whether it's you or your immediate family, just remember I say that. Don't worry about numbers right now. It's definitely your grandmother, and that's why even in the beginning of with you, you'll hear me say this is a grandmother figure. Good night, Brooke. I do want to acknowledge because she is. I'm like this with her. I don't want her to leave my side, and I know that you can cry like this over her, and she shows me this. She also keeps showing me, like, it looks like my brother used to wear a St. Anthony or St. Christopher necklace, and she keeps showing me that. I don't know if you know what that looks like, but she keeps showing me just that in general. It doesn't have to be a necklace, but it's something oval that she's not letting go of. April, my uncle, her brother was very close with, birthday is in April. Thank you for validating that. So her brother, birthday, April. What's with the stomach issues, was that with him or what? She just automatically said stomach after you said that. It's like went right to my stomach. Don't forget about this, the oval. There's something oval, whether it's on a keychain, a necklace. No, it doesn't have to be a saint, but it's that size. You know, it looks like that coin size, but it's oval. So I do want to acknowledge it in all aspects. And then she keeps saying special candle. The special candle. So I don't know if you have a candle in referencing to her, or if you have one of her candles, or if something was made in general for me. But this is something I can't stop with because she's so overwhelming. Don't worry about that. Just remember I say you can always go back to it. I don't want to let it go because it's like in my face. So, or is it opal? Opal. Ma! Yeah. Opal. Yeah. What about opal? Opal. She just corrected me. It's not oval, it's an opal. Opal. So it's something that I had of mine, and it's an opal. That's what it is. So I do X that out because the way that when she did that, and as I'm like, well, what saint is it? She goes, no, opal. But it will sound the same to me, so I do apologize for that. It's not oval, it's opal. And this could be something that she had as a little girl, and it's very strong, and that's why she's bringing it up now. Also, with the canned opal is October birthstone. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that. Thank you for validating. Thank you, Tina, for that. I didn't know opal was October birthstone. But I do, there is something in general that I have that's opal stone color that I'm attached to. She also keeps talking about a pin. Do you have a pin in your vehicle or of hers? It doesn't have to be in your vehicle, but did you find a pin of whether it was a small angel? It's tiny. It's not something big. It's tiny. And she's going, she found it. She found it. And I'm not saying it has to be hers, but it's something that I'm acknowledging I see and I saw what was done with it. So I don't know if you October was my dad's birthday, but her and my dad died in October.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Opal. Okay. Thank you for validating that, Holly. I'm so sorry. There's something of that stone I can't let go. It's almost like this, but it's just that color that I keep seeing. Don't worry about it. But they're the ones I don't want to let this pin go. And it's very, very small. And it looks like of an angel or something in that aspect that I can't let go of. And I feel like I found it on a whim. And I can't, good night, Jane. I can't stop with that. Whether you know it right now or not, it's okay. This could be something that is about to come up, and that's why. I almost feel like it was by my feet. It's very odd the way that I'm doing this, and they're making me feel this way. Do you know what's going on with my stomach? I mentioned that before. Who has had the stomach issues? Because my stomach feels like it's in knots. Okay, just remember I'm saying that because like they said, I feel like you don't even know right now about the pin. So you can go back to this video, share it to your messenger, because I want your family to watch this as well. It's a small pin. It's goldish looking. It might even be rose gold, to be honest with you. And I found it like on a whim. It's something that it's on my visor. It's on my visor. And they keep doing that with my visor. So that I don't want to let go of. My stomach is in knots. And then not only that, there's something regarding houses, or a house that I feel like it's never ending. This is never ending with the house. So I don't know if you are in charge of fixing a house, if you're in a house that you're fixing, but there's just something that they are placing me there with. And this is, it's very strong. Stomach issues, not positive either. Don't worry about it. You can go back to this. Again, I want your family to watch this, because there's...
You're reading Esther.
No, Holly. I read
Oh,
Esther
Holly
already.
Nova.
Get with it, lady.
Damn.
So I want you to just stick to this and share it with family, please, because there's things going on. So now I'm brought to a house as well, and there's so much stuff that I feel like needs to be done. I don't know which way to turn. Again, I don't know if it's you or somebody within the family, but there's a lot of from them going on, and I don't know where to start. I don't know how to start, where to start. I am completely lost.
She needs somebody else to watch this video.
Yes, she does. Yeah, she definitely does need someone else to watch the video with her, because it's all gonna be like, just like the jewelry box she keeps showing me. There's a jewelry box that she keeps showing me. It's one that it's older wood, and it's one that you pull this way, and I can see the jewelry that way. It's not like an older one. Maybe Mom is right, and you're still reading me. I feel I have awful stomach issues. No, it's definitely for Holly.
Yeah.
It's definitely for Holly. Mom, she's fired. She just messed up the whole thing. She's fired. It's been the first time in like a month.
I was confused.
My sister's looking for a house. She's having issues finding one. Okay, thank you, Holly. So that is the prime example of why I'm like, send this out to your sister, whether she believes this or not. You can put it in your own messenger. You don't have to put it on your own page. I completely understand. Trust me, I get it. But there's so many things going on that I want to have that validation for you, because there's things that have happened, I feel like, right under your nose. So hold on a second. Like that jewelry box, just like the jewelry box. And then they're saying she is going to find the correct house when it's right for her. And I feel like I've been on my third or fourth one, and this is really getting annoying. It's like getting old. And they're like, we're helping her get the correct one. We don't want her stuck somewhere she's going to hate in a year. And they're laughing over that because they know that's true. It's like getting a car and then after 3 years hating it. That's why they're doing that. So it's for a reason, and it's for a good reason. Who has so your grandmother went like this with a blanket, and that's my symbol that somebody has grandma's blanket, and I don't want to call her grandma, whether we called her Nana, Granny, Grandma, Mima, Mom, May. I don't want to call her grandma, but I do need to acknowledge that there's a homemade blanket in that I'm showing that I know somebody has. And this is very, very meaningful. So whether it's with you or somebody in the family, I need to acknowledge this as well. And then she keeps saying stamp, stamp, stamp. So I don't know if she or somebody collected or had stamps. And not just like a little bit. There's stamps. There's a lot of stamps that I keep seeing. It's like a whole stationery kit I keep seeing. It's a whole set. So if you can do me a favor and have your family watch this, I would truly appreciate that. And then Holly, you can all just respond right under this video and we'll be able to see the validation. But they're giving so much that they want you to know, like, we're guiding sis to where she's supposed to be because we don't want her miserable. And, you know, we're doing everything possible to show you, like, we're still here.
Our uncle had a collection of stamps.
Thank you for validating that. Thank you. It's the 10th. Okay, thank you for validating with the stamps because I'm like, this is not just a little bit. Do you know why I keep seeing modeled airplanes as well? So I don't know if somebody collected model airplanes or if they you know, did something with planes. This is something else that they keep throwing at me. And you know I have to repeat everything and I apologize for that, but that's why I do that. This is why I do it. There's something about airplanes, and they are making me sit straight up. When I sit straight up, I do know that somebody in the family has served for our country or has been in one of our wars. I do need to acknowledge this as well. So just when you can, I am bad. I had to go back. Okay, I was like, what? I do need to acknowledge that as well. And don't forget I'm saying airplanes because I'm surrounded by it. I actually see myself with a photo with an airplane. So this is an older photo. It's not black and white. It's brown and brown. Like this is how older the photo is. And there might be a newer one as I got older, but there's a really, because I keep hearing, I was really...
My grandfather and uncle.
Beautiful. Perfect. Thank you for validating that. Thank you for validating that.
It's crazy.
And again, it's just to show like we're all here. Beautiful. And just so you know, I always thank them for their service as, you know, even though you might not hear it, I always thank them because my family has served for our country as well. I'm not going to get started on what they're saying right now, but you already know. I need to thank you so much for allowing me to read you, Holly. Please have your sister also watch this if you can, because the opal and then that pin I'm really stuck on. I'm stuck on it. And if you watch me enough, you know why I'm stuck on this. So I do thank you for allowing me to not only read your loved ones, but read into you as well. I know she's going to find that opal and the pin, but I need to know. I need to know. Thank you. So, Holly, your number is at 24050. You're welcome. Thank you so much, Holly. Thank you very much. And yes, please have her watch it. and I know a lot of it's gonna connect. That she's gonna be like, "Oh, come on, Holly Jolly." I mean,
That's
what? How can I?
crazy.
You know, she's gonna be like, "Come on." I can see it now, going through the whole thing. All I keep hearing is my annoying voice on your phone. It's very annoying. My voice is very annoying, Mom. My mom's volume is broken, so she can only have it as little as possible.
Yeah,
and
because if I do it lower, the thing stays on the screen.
It's
The
very
volume thing.
annoying. I hate hearing my voice. Thank you, guys. Thank you all. Holly Jolly Christmas. Have a holly. Yeah, that's right. I'm like, yeah. That's so funny. Thank you. So, you can leave. So, Dawn, you can leave too, because I know you don't like this part.
Questions.
Yeah, but when I say questions, this is what I want to do. If anybody has questions regarding how I work, if you have any questions on different things I have done, let's go for it. Let's go for it. You're such a bitch. It's not about me. As she laughs, smoking her cigarette. Evelyn, yes, but he needs to slow it down a little bit because he's not listening to other people of like, slow it down, take a little bit of time. Thank you, Cindy. Dawn, leave. What's that? LOL. I love you. Yes, I do private sessions. I am booked up for this year, and we haven't done 2021 just yet. We do have a cancellation list though. Chantel, I was, oh God, little. I was very, very little, and the premonition started around 16. And then 19, I started seeing things. And then after my brother passed, it became very, very clear. Just like the way I explain it. Has my dad been visiting my daughter in the morning? Alyssa, what's weird about that is that there's something that keeps going on and off in the morning. There's also something that keeps catching me in the corner of my eye. Does she have a mirror in her room, like to the side? I know that's a weird question. Betty Hood sent my mom, who keeps turning on the TV almost every night. That is Mom. She just had me say March. Anything good for my family? Do you read things like that? Of course I do, Amanda. Amanda Taylor. So, let's see. We've been through hell in your family. Who lost a child? And when I say a child, that's somebody that's taken too soon. And so I know you have your last name Taylor, but I keep hearing Tyler. So I don't know if somebody's name is Tyler within the family, whether that's your spouse or your immediate family, but I keep hearing that. There are good things to come. I know right now we all feel like it's going on because I'm feeling the same way, but there are things that are looking up. And then I keep hearing somebody's bettering themselves with schooling, whether that's getting a better job or with schooling. I'm climbing that ladder. Marsha Garcia, let me see your photo. You don't have anything for your photo. Hold on, Marsha. Marsha, have you had your thyroid checked? Because there's something about your thyroid that I was just going off of. Yes, I can PET scan. Yes, I can. Yes, I know that sounds nuts. He was 11. Okay, I'm so sorry. Kelly Branch. So Kelly Branch. So with this, I do feel there's a all right. So I'm connecting. I'm connecting the 22nd birthday, death date, anniversary, or February 2nd. Doesn't have to be with him directly. Just remember the family, immediate family, or on the other side, family on the other side. But I have to connect that. Your son, I keep hearing, is same name. Whether it's first or middle name, or his name is unique. So we do have to acknowledge that. He's got a little bit of a rough thing, but I don't think it's as bad as we feel it is. So I don't see him going down where my brother went. Do you understand me? Like, I don't see that, and I don't feel that. I do know there's some court in there, so I don't know if he got a ticket for something stupid, or if that hasn't happened yet. There is something court related that is really, it's stupid. It's stupid, but it's enough for you to be like, what are you doing? And I hear a J name. There's a J name I keep hearing. Aw, Rebecca, that's so sweet. Thank you. What's going on? What's going on with my voice? Is it going in and out like mine? Patricia, Timmons? Something about 2. I don't know if she's had one already. There's something about 2 with your daughter. There is one on the other side, so I don't know if that pertains to her, but I do have to acknowledge the way that I see and feel. And then there's a J name with your daughter as well that I keep getting. Sorry, it goes crazy when this happens. Sorry. Happy birthday! Ooh. Kathleen Reed, I've been there. This is why I have this on right now. Because I'm feeling horrible. That's horrible. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Just know she's very strong, and she's not going to have to go through anything ever again after this. Anything after. And I know that your birthday is going to be a reminder for her. You're going to need to be very close with her for a while, because, you know, that's part of us that was taken. Shelby Gomez, is somebody or you pregnant? Because there's something about Disney, and then I heard like pregnant, and I don't want you to yell at me, but that's all I keep hearing, so I don't know. But there's something that's like, I feel, you know, when you stand up too quickly and then you're like, oh shit, I feel drained. That's kind of what's going on with how I feel. Can loved ones become saints when they die? Absolutely, 100%. And it's very few times on my lives from the past year on Goodvibes Cosentino, you will hear me say they got a light around them. That's because they are on a whole nother level. But yes, they absolutely can, 100%. If you are new, make sure you hit like and follow for Goodvibes Cosentino. That way you always get notification when I go on live. And it's always no donations, only love. Taking care of him. Is there anything medically I should be looking into because he can't express how he feels? Oh, Kimberly Mazzola, I've been through that, sweetheart. It's a horrible thing because you want to help them and you're like, they're not in pain, right? medically, I'm telling you, he's not in pain. It's more of like your mind is in a loop. So it's that memorization of certain things where the best way I can describe it is, picture us sitting here and with dementia or Alzheimer's, one or the other, and our body is like hovering. So we're in between, and that's why we'll come and go. As far as pain, I don't feel anything, but did he have something with hip not recently, but did he have hip surgery or something going on with his hip? Ugh. Oh, Barbara, I miss my brother too. I know. I have an old friend, Fran. I have an old friend who has been missing since 2012. Is she still alive? I keep hearing an M name, and I'm in it. I was traveled to a different area, a different state. Why do I feel like it was cold out? What is with that? And then whose name sounds like Cindy? Cindy. I wanted Cindy. I don't want to. It could be my mother. It could be somebody in my family. It could be one of our friends. I don't want to let that go. She said, broad daylight, broad daylight, broad daylight. There is an individual I don't like when they make me do that. I feel skeevy. Now, I wasn't a shady person, so there's things that are very suspicious to me. And she's going, I told you I was going down south. And I'm like, no, this isn't what I was going. I was told one thing, and then the whole thing transpired to something else. So there's a lot going on with that, Fran. A lot. And that's investigations are not easy. And even with houses that I do, it's not easy at all. He fell the other day. I'm so sorry, love. Just know he's not in pain, and that's why I was bringing that up. Diane, relative found dead. Was it suicide or murder? Dan, who's Jack? I know your middle name's Jackway, has nothing to do with what I just said. But there's a Jack I keep hearing, whether somebody's named Jack, Jacqueline. There's something Jack that's an odd name for me to say, but I keep hearing that. And I'm in a small confined space. So I don't know if I'm in like a trailer feeling or if I'm in a living room. There's something, I'm in a small confined space. I was not murdered. Everybody knows that I was not mentally thinking straight. Matter of fact, he's saying he talked to somebody either the day before or not right before, but like the day before that things started to go south with him. And to be honest with you, I was struggling because he was supposed to be on medication. I don't know if it was for I'm not saying schizophrenic, but like manic depression. There's a lot of things going on with him. So I don't want you to think that he was murdered, because he was not murdered. It looks very sketchy, and I understand that. And we think, how could somebody's Kevin also, he keeps saying Kevin, how could he do this? I don't understand how did he just do this? He goes, I have post-traumatic. That's all he keeps saying over and over again. He's still very, this is very fresh still, very, very fresh. He just yelled February at me, so that could be somebody's birthday, death date, anniversary, anything in relation to me or my immediate family, including yourself. I'm trying my best, guys. trying the best I can. Rosie Marie. Health scan. Rosie Marie. Have you been getting headaches? To be honest with you, there's something about water, and I should not be the one saying that, but have you been getting like migraines really bad, more than usual? I'm trying to read. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do the best I can. My 2-year-old nephew passed away. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why am I connecting him with a teddy bear? There's a blue ribbon. Whether this is something that was with him in the room or he had. There's something about a teddy bear and I see a blue ribbon. Jake? I don't know who Jake is. What's with... There's heavy traffic in and out of that house. Heavy traffic. I did what I want. 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 That's all he keeps repeating. I did what I want. Was he still in diapers at 2? Because I see him like just wandering around like I did what I want, and he's in just a diaper. Like that's all he keeps showing me. Good night, love. You have a good weekend too. I started getting dizzy when I got pregnant, but I'm not pregnant. Please help. Shelby, there's something in regards to that because I can't let that go. It's almost like, and like I said, it's like when you stand up and you're like, oh, shit, I gotta sit down. There's something with your levels of blood. Like, have you made an appointment to go? Because I need you to go get blood work done. There's something with, I don't know if you're anemic, which we all can find out later on, but there's something going on with that because it's causing me to feel dizzy with you. Sorry, I'm trying my best, guys. I'm trying my best. Kim Crawford, yes. And that's a strong yes. And I know you're taking a gulp as I say that. Yes. Jen Preston, Mama, when it comes to addicts, they're so unpredictable. Is this her 3rd time of even trying? Because she's got to want to do it. And right now I feel like from her, like I'm really not all into this. And I feel like I'm being forced. Okay, Rosie, I need you to go to the doctor, Rosie. Anemic. Anemic means that anemia is... Ma, anemia is when somebody pukes, isn't it?
What happened?
Anemic is with blood, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not anemia, it's anemic. Right. Kylie, I have no one living in my life anymore. But that needs to change because you're not meant to live alone. You're not meant to live alone. But you're putting up that facade like, God, like I don't want to, which I get because I have done the same thing. you go through so much things. Correct. Anemia. Yes, correct. But I'm saying, like, I see her being anemic. That's what I was saying. That's anemic is right. I'm saying it right. I didn't say anorexic. No anorexic. No. Anemic, where her blood. So when you find out, that means you're anemic. I'm anemic. Anemic. You're making me say the word wrong now. Anemia is with the low iron and with the blood. So that's before. I got you guys. Even though I tongue twist everything, I got you. Oh. Dawn, they're trying for one more. Dawn, my honest opinion, one more is not enough. Lisa, yes, your dad does keep dropping things. And the thing is, he's not alone, your dad. He's not alone, your dad. So there's things, it's less than just pennies. There's, I feel like I'll have something like written on my nightstand and it falls off. My charger is constantly falling off my phone. There's something about a charger. I don't know what that is. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm trying my best. It's not a tumor, Rosie. I promise. It's not. Yeah. Out of the blue and said there's a man around her. Is it her brother-in-law? Does she live in Charlotte? Was it me? I'm the lady in Charlotte. Hey, that's me. I know you might not, mister. Hey, ma'am, you might not believe in this. And then they have my accent. And they're like, who the hell is this? So I gotta tell you, this heating pad is not doing shit for me right now. I'm trying my best. My father-in-law passed from brain tumor. He never had headaches. Good vibes your way. Yeah, it's not always that way because it can come on where it's so strong. My grandfather had it too. Never was sick ever, Allie, ever. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I thank everybody for hanging on tight. We had a great Friday. I mean, it was amazing. And the stuff that comes out of your loved ones, I just absolutely adore. I love it. And I appreciate it. And I thank everybody for respecting Dawn. And it goes a long way. And that way we're able to keep it going. As Facebook is now kissing my ass. Better not say that. I'll get those stars coming back. As they're kicking me off, I do want to thank you all so much, and I will connect with you tonight. His name was Roberto, and I kept feeling a connection with you tonight. Oh. That was crazy, Roberto, too. There was so many good readings. Rosie, stop. Don't be scared. You're fine. You're all right. I promise you. I wouldn't lie to you. You guys know I say things that are positive and then I say things that are negative. You will know that if you've had readings with me before, I say things. Sometimes I'm like, I hate to tell you, but this is what's going on. And then you come back like, what the you were right. So I don't do it on purpose. It's just, I will say everything that they tell me and feel. So Just so you all know how much a trooper I am, I've been suffering for an hour and a half, or for a,
Kevin,
can't
thanks
even
for
talk.
adopting me. into
You're
your
very
extended
welcome.
family.
You're very welcome, Kevin. I got you. But just so you all know, my endo flare-up has been over a week, and I've been every session there, and even Tuesday and Friday. I'm trying the best I can. So I do need to thank you all so much for being by my side. Those commercials were fucking awesome, and I feel like every week I want you guys to do it instead of me now, because it's so cool. You can even do it yourself if you want. You don't have to mix up all the music and all that. You don't have to do that. You could just do what I normally do. And just know that this video is on YouTube. It's uploaded on YouTube later. It's always on there tomorrow. And I hope to see you all next week. I look forward to it. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful morning, good afternoon, and good night, and good weekend. Much love. I'm looking away from the camera to see which freaking face it's gonna do it. I'm gonna look away. Ready?
I live
3,
for this.
2, shut up. 3, looking away. 2. Good night, guys. Love you guys.